Testing 1, 2, 3.
That's not good. Match the game Canberra. कुछ किए तो इतना खर्चा हो गया उससे खराब हो क्या
You guys already done the toss?
Wait, let me see. Clean strikers versus Canberra Giants. We can let clean strikers make the ball. We finish first. Yeah. So the Dijagas will have it. Jaffrey will.
Yeah.
You know what to do.
Yeah. You guys go to this or
What are the chances?
Yeah.
You sleep in your
Yeah.
sit up when
Yeah. So is this like no mark or this is like
that's it.
oh it's good.
It is picking up the background noise. They're probably going to keep you guys long.
Okay, start now?
Yeah.
Should we hold the mic?
Oh
You want?
Is
Yeah.
it detachable? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. Do it for the
Yeah.
You want a video or do you want to?
Just video. Yeah.
Go in front of the camera.
Oh yeah.
You probably need to go about halfway.
Halfway.
So we just need up till here. Screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frame it. I'll share
Just-
the live stream with you if you want.
Oh, just can you just record on the camera? Yes, yeah, cheers, bro. Ready to go.
Come closer.
Hey everyone, welcome to a beautiful day here in Deakin in Canberra. We're here at the grand final of the Super 8s tournament. It's an exciting time of year, and it's an exciting time for the grand final to kick off. So with me here, we've got the two captains for the grand final, and yeah, we're just about to do the toss. So yeah, just share a bit of information about yourself and your team.
Yep. So we pretty much the same team we played throughout the tournament. A couple of changes. We had an unqualified player played last game, but he's back now after a long weekend. So we got full strength today, and let's see how the toss goes. But we are hoping we can get to bat first here. So.
Yeah, there is a couple of changes maybe because this so many players qualifies and some players are not available today. So it's all depend on the toss. We just want to bat first, and it's a beautiful weather as well for the batting. So let's do the toss and start the game. That's all.
Thanks, Rishi.
No worries. Thanks, team. So we'll go ahead and do the course.
Okay. Calling heads.
Tails it is.
Batting first.
Tells it is. Batting first.
He's batting.
All right.
Ball first.
No worries.
Cheers.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Cheers. That's it. The toss is done, and let the games continue.
Nice one, Big Rish.
Thanks, mate. हो गया भाई. Oh yeah, good.
You won toss?
Canberra Giants. Batting
yeah.
first.
I forgot the names. I didn't ask.
Clean strikers.
Yeah. I was like,
Oh, is this all going live now?
yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Team A and Team B.
Team A and Team B.
Still focused, yeah. What's it like on that?
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
I have two more chairs. I'll just quickly grab them.
Do you need it?
I'm not gonna.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be
we've
here
got
for
a
that
couple of
long.
friends coming as well. So.
Yeah. Said you're a podcaster?
Yeah, just starting out. Yeah.
What's the theme?
So it's called Real Talks with Risha, and essentially the theme is just we're just talking life with people from different backgrounds and different experiences. So I work in cybersecurity. I work in cybersecurity, so it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you know, generally we started off with people in the same industry. Only 3 episodes down, really basic setup as well. So we just sort of get people from different walks of life.
Yep.
Come on and talk about, their stories.
So I'm the CTO for AA.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Nice.
I've got some interesting stories.
Yeah. Right. Wow. Okay. What's AI? Is that Australian Institute of...
Academy of Interactive Entertainment.
Oh, right. Yeah. Nice, mate. That's cool.
I work in the film and visual effects industry, but I don't actually play games or watch films.
Yeah.
And because of that, I've had some interesting run-ins. Like I've had a run-in with Peter Jackson.
Oh, really?
But I didn't know who he was.
Yeah,
So
right. Interesting.
I told him to move it box.
It's funny you say that, 'cause I also do a bit of acting as well. So, yeah, that's really interesting. Peter Jackson, right?
Yeah.
Was he in Canberra?
No, I was over in New Zealand.
Oh, yeah, right. Fair enough. Yeah, right. Filmed a movie or something.
No, we're doing some deals with Weta and which he's a major owner. And,
yeah, right.
he was walking towards me, and I thought he was a homeless guy because he was like,
just look.
He didn't have any shoes on, he was just barefoot. I'm like, hey, mate, you can't be here, you got to go away. He's like,
do you know who I am?
yeah. Well, basically, I was there with Andrew Barr, and Andrew Barr pulls me aside, and he's like, no, he's allowed to be here. I'm like, I don't think he is.
Yeah.
They're like, no, it's Peter Jackson. I'm like,
okay. Yeah.
My bad.
That's fine.
Basically, I was there with Andrew Barr. That's quite bad. Pulls me aside, he's like, no, he's allowed to be here. Cool. All right, it's definitely working. I don't think he is. No, it's Peter Jackson. So yeah, it's got
it's definitely come through.
Yeah, it's got about a 20-second delay as well. Yeah, it picks up. You pretty much can just there as well.
Yeah,
background noise.
That's actually quite strong. That's all right.
You can actually tone it down. I'm not an audio guy, so. There's like levels up
audio,
here.
yeah. That's fine. It's too easy.
If someone covers the camera with their bum, we just deal with it? Yeah, I guess that'll be fine.
I selected the option that said made for kids no, so go nuts. Oh, you mean in the field? Yeah. It should be fine. I normally find, I reckon, you can always move it a bit, but it generally would have a filter here-ish, and generally, you wouldn't generally have one here-ish. Yeah, it'd be fine.
Sounds good. My one's in the boot. Just next to my cricket bag. If you can grab mine as well.
जट लाइव आ रहा देखो
निकाल दी
हैं जो मर्जी कर लो गेम कदों शुरू होनी
गेम बस हो रही है स्टार्ट 15 मिनट
अच्छा
सारे बैट्समैन आ रहे हैं बस
अच्छा
I'm off.
Yeah, just be careful with it.
Yeah, I brought a different lens as well. I can swap over for zooming in. Actually, I'll probably switch it. At the end of the game. Hey, how are you?
Thank you. I think they're on the way.
The other team here. Yeah.
oh yeah I did see I think they went inside the I think there's a
okay.
change room inside. Yeah.
अच्छा all good. Now all good.
Is that the live?
Yes, live. It's been live. Can't go back in live, huh?
You can only go back once the recording is finished.
Yeah. Dad said he'll WhatsApp me score at the end of each over.
oh yeah.
करना है लो इनसे कराना है पंजाबी इनको पंजाबी हिंदी कोई चक्कर नहीं कंडीशंस पूछ लो स्ट्रेटजी पूछ लो Punjabi? Yeah.
You got captain? What's Avtar's?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. We've got the captain of Canberra Giants here, Avtar Singh. Just want to do a quick interview just to discuss the pitch and just the way his team's going to perform. So yeah, I'll just hand it to him and just explain your team and how you go.
हाँ जी भाई, या पिच की कंडीशन लग रही है कि हमारे फेवर में ही होगी क्योंकि ग्राउंड थोड़ा सा वेट है तो बॉलिंग को थोड़ी सी मुश्किल होगी क्योंकि आपको पता है रेड बॉल स्विंगिंग पे ज़्यादा मैटर होती है. अगर 2-3 बॉल आगे इधर तो स्विंग हट जाएगा.
हाँ जी बिल्कुल सही. तो बॉल जो हाँ ग्राउंड भी थोड़ा गिला है हाँ अभी शायद थोड़ी देर बाद में बॉलिंग भी ड्राई हो जाएगा तो बॉल भी अच्छा होएगा. तो हाँ स्कोर आपको क्या प्रेडिक्ट है?
स्कोर हम प्रेडिक्ट कर रहे हैं 170 to 190 इन बिटवीन. इट विल बी अ गुड स्कोर बिकॉज बॉलिंग लाइनअप अच्छी है हमारी.
हाँ जी.
बैटिंग भी अच्छी है लेकिन बॉलिंग थोड़ा सा हम ज़्यादा उसके ऊपर डिपेंड होते हैं. तो 170 to 190 शुड बी गुड स्कोर.
अच्छा ठीक है 170 भी ठीक है यहाँ पे. और मैंने भी लगता फील्डिंग भी बहुत आसान है ग्रैंड फाइनल में. और आपको कोई प्लेयर्स भी इंजर्ड है टीम?
नहीं प्लेयर साढ़े ठीक ने जी. इंशाल्लाह सब सही है ਵਧੀਆ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਬਾਕੀ ਬੈਟਿੰਗ ਦੇਖੋ ਸਹੀ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਖੇਡ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ. ਲਾਸਟ ਮੈਚ ਬੜਾ ਵਧੀਆ ਪਰਫਾਰਮ ਕੀਤਾ ਤੇ 200 ਸਕੋਰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਗਏ ਸੀ. ਅੱਜ ਵੀ ਜੇ ਵਧੀਆ ਖੇਲਣਗੇ ਜੇ ਹਿੱਟਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਾਰਨ ਜਾਣਗੇ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਬਾਲ ਤੇ ਸਹੀ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਕੰਮ ਸਿਸਟਮ.
ਫਿਰ ਵਧੀਆ ਯਾਰ ਵਧੀਆ ਕੰਮ ਹੈ. ਚਲ ਓਕੇ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਮਿਲਦੇ.
You had to be back a bit.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh okay.
He said keep going back, but that's okay.
But
ठीक है. Better.
कितने
Alright.
As in in.
चलो ठीक है. ओके
मिलते
ब्रो.
ठीक है. Just like that, bro.
Now we just heard from opening bowler from Canberra Giants, Avtar Singh. He's quite economical. Oh, now we see Jas going out there now. He's going to hustle everyone for time before the game's even started. Yeah. You want to say some words, Curtis?
Definitely. Okay. Not my forte talking.
Mine isn't either. But they're not seeing me, they're just hearing me.
That's even worse if people are just listening.
What are the batsmen known for? They're aggressive, they're slow pokes.
Oh, they're probably going to play like the uncle shots, which is the cow corner 6.
Yep.
Might want to see off the new ball, but knowing them, maybe, you know, it's go hard or go home. It's a grand final, you know. Yeah.
Isn't that every Saturday cricketer just tries to hit cow corner?
Yeah.
That's what I try to hit all the time.
Yeah. It'll also help with like the body heat. I mean, it's a bit cold out there, a bit nippy. Don't know who they're opening with in the clean strikers. See what he does early on.
Going to ring field straight away.
Yeah, Jibbers, you think you hit that on the nail hit the nail on the head there, mate. You know, we're just waiting for the first ball to be balled here. You know, we've got the bowler warming up, and here we go.
Oh, crisp cover drive, but on these grounds they don't go far. He's got a good technique. Wasn't expecting that. First up.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll see how the second ball goes. Looks like the big fella's just going to settle in. You know, mark his guard. That's what's happening now. Yeah, we'll see how we go.
They're having a quiet start for someone who probably didn't watch the Ashes last night. Did you watch the Ashes, Rishi?
Yeah, look, Jimmy, that's a great question, mate. I didn't actually, because I watched bits and pieces of it. Because to be fair, I was quite disappointed at how our boys did in the World Test Champion. So threw my mind off Test cricket for a bit. So yeah, did you see it?
Yeah, thought there was a lot of talk about baseball. We've got a bit of baseball going on over here too. Yeah. The uncle bowler's not too bad. I've seen him in the nets before, but this time he has a much longer run-up, so I think he's trying to work on some pace there, get some more swing early on.
Yeah, no, 100%. You know, so far the start's been pretty solid. Solid in defence. Just watching the third ball here. Oh,
the bowler's running
mid-on
for it. Oh, they're going for two. No.
Oi. They stopped there.
Barbecue might be on here, boys.
Yeah, look, you know, and we've got girls watching as well, Gibran, so I think it's, you know, important not to just say boys all the time. So to everyone out there, you know, we really hope that you're having a great day, a great start to the weekend, and yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry about that. I hope they are also enjoying the cricket. I hope they're bowling well, batting well, you know. Everyone has a good time, you know.
So there's no runs on the board yet, and it's ball 5, I believe, Jibs. So, you know, I think it's a bit of a slow start at the moment, bit of a slow burn. But you know what they say with T20, if you don't take wickets, you know the game's gone. So yeah, the pressure's on the bowling side for sure.
Not a bad start from Karan and Jatinder, but can they do this for a whole 20 overs? Oh, what a good ball.
No, another block there. You know, it feels like I'm watching Test cricket, mate, to be honest. Like, it's not a T20. Got to get on with the game. Oh, first run's on the board. There we go. Oh, they're going for 2. They're going for 2. Run hard, brother. Oh, yeah, nice.
Thunderstorms are first. There's another team second. We're third, and then there's another team third.
So we've just finished the first over here. Just going to get confirmation on the scores. Jaspreet just finished his first over. He's bowling stump to stump.
We're guaranteed 4. So 4 wickets, guaranteed 4. But we want to finish third, so we can play second place because we don't want to play. We don't want to finish fourth and take double first.
So, Jibs, do you know who this bowler is, mate?
Nah. Oh, Deepak, sorry. Deepak Poria.
Deepak Poria into the attack.
Yeah. He's a very good bowler. Sydney Cricket Club bowler.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. 6 runs in the first over, so now it's none for 8 after 1.1.
Yeah. So Jimmy, when you're swinging the ball, mate, do you feel like do you feel like the angle should be coming towards the right-hander if it's a right-hand batsman?
Well, it depends, mate. Like if you want to outswing, in-swing, you know, like you got to point it to first slip if it's a outswinger, you know. Yeah.
Oh. You know, there was a little swing, no ding there. So yeah, great start to Poria.
Full swing from the batter, but yeah, no, Poria can swing it a mile. He's a former SEC cricketer. Yeah, that goes to, you know, pointing the ball to first slip.
Ironically, there is no first slip, but yeah, we'll carry on.
Oh, Deepak with yeah, some nice uncle fielding. It's a soccer.
Put the old boot, you know, in the bottom. You know, kids, if you're watching this, don't do that. You know, it can definitely break your foot. But yeah, you know, as you get older, I guess your bones get a bit stronger. So yeah, go for it.
Yeah, we're playing. It's the derby.
Oh, Poria with another screamer.
Naresh has got his hands dirty today.
Just reminds me of back in the day, you know, when I was bowling, you know, back in the day, just getting those screamers, mate, to the keeper.
But how important is the relationship between a bowler and a keeper? Because you see Naresh there, he's really wearing a few today. He's a keeper. Yeah,
look, Jibby, I think that's you know, it is very crucial, especially if you're a pace bowler. You know, you're going into the attack. Oh, sorry, just saw the ball there, nearly LB. Yeah, if you're gonna be going into a swing bowler, you really want to make sure that the keeper's aware of where you're trying to pitch the ball to maximise those catching chances, right? So yeah, it's very crucial, and I think, you know, having been a pace bowler myself, it's very important that you do have a good keeper that can actually catch the ball. You know, there's a few keepers out there that say they can keep it, they can't.
Yeah, you lost a game once because the keeper said he could keep, didn't you?
Just watch the ball go. Yeah, so I think, yeah, no, that was right, yeah. So, and that did cost us the game, I believe. So, yeah, no, keeper's a pretty crucial part of a team. I think we're just going to the next over here. Poria finished up, really great spell by the big fella.
Yeah, so none for 8 off 2.
Jack, you want to do a guest feature?
Oh, I'd love to.
All right. Possible? We've got specialist opening batsman Jack Adrians from the Div 2 comp. He's also got years of experience in turf cricket. We'll just wait till Jaspreet bowls this first ball as his third over. Oh, full toss.
That's 4.
Wow. Not an Uncle Hack there. That's going for 4. Yeah. We knew as soon as it was off the bat that was going. But yeah, no, Jack, what do you make of this game so far, mate?
Well, it's I don't know. It's a hard one to predict so far. The pace bowling certainly seems to be spot on. I mean, that previous over was just perfect line and length bowling. You know, missed the bat several times. So that's you know, as much as it seems a good day for batting, it certainly seems that there might be a bit of movement in the ball. And if they keep bowling that way, then it's going to be pretty tough scoring. But so far, it's pretty evenly contested.
Yeah. Bit of a slow outfield there, though. I think that's Karan, who's been driving it pretty beautifully for just 1 run most of the innings so far. See if it dries up a bit.
Yeah, well, his style certainly seems to be pretty smooth. You know, very elegant. You know, technical brilliance, and he's certainly looking pretty comfortable out there. But yeah. I mean, yeah, this outfield is pretty slow because it's always been this way, and you know, they're going to have to rely on good, fast, solid running between the wickets. And if they, I mean, that's what's going to be required if they keep bowling as tight as they are. Oh, there's a big shout. Oh, was that pitching outside leg or was that missing? I'm not sure. But bottom line is, if they keep bowling, you know, tight as they are, they're going to have to keep running hard between the wickets on this slow outfield.
Notice now, I think the batter was just a bit uncertain because Naresh, the keeper, he's come up to the stumps. He's done that to my bowling before too. But yeah, it does put a doubt in the batsman's mind when that happens, especially when you're a good keeper, you know.
Yeah, just going back off that LB shout, you know, that was a tough call. You know, if we would have had DRS, I would have taken it up for sure.
He's playing across it there, don't you think? The white top Karan, he seems a bit more settled at the crease, maybe because he has a more solid technique.
Yeah, he certainly seems that way. As I said, you know, he seems to be getting forward to the ball nicely, you know, getting his head over it. So he doesn't, you know, as much as the opposition are bowling well to him, he doesn't seem too troubled. And you know, he's seeing it well. He's running hard off that first step. You know, that's what's going to be required. So it's certainly going to be an interesting contest. But so far, he looks pretty solid out there.
Let's see this next ball. Oh, running for two, call is for two. That fielder is actually fielding outside the boundary and then walking in. So there's always a two or a barbecue chance out there.
Barbecue chance, I like that.
I wouldn't mind a barbecue in this weather, you know.
Well, it certainly is the perfect day for it.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, as sunny as it is, there's a little bit of a breeze blowing, so that's certainly going to provide a bit of a chill factor. So,
yeah, that's I think what's aiding Poria. Like, you know, it's so satisfying when you know, you see a bowler who knows how to swing the ball. He's coming in now as well. We're going to get a score update soon, but Poria is going to come in for his second over. See what he does now. I think he's going to keep trying to bowl that. That strength is trying to hit the top of off. That's a real art, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's what you strive all the time when you're a pace bowler. You always want to keep practicing as you keep growing up, hitting that line on a consistent basis, because you know, that's what's going to get you wickets. That's what's going to keep the score down. And on a day like this, it's certainly essential.
First ball of fourth over. Ooh, okay. Score is now none for 16 off 3.1. Rishi, what do you make of the situation so far, mate?
Yeah, look, I think it's a bit of a slow start, to be honest. You know, I think that you know, it's a bit of a slow start. What over are we in now? Is it over 4?
Yeah, this is the fourth over.
Fourth over, yeah.
None
so
for 16.
Yeah, none for 16. So I think they'll considering there's no wicket loss as well. The batting team's still doing pretty well. But yeah, I feel like they need to pick up the pace slightly. Oh, that's a bit of a fluke. Geez, did that go all the way? No, I don't think it did.
No, it just stopped short.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I think they're doing pretty solid, but I'm sure they'll pick up the pace, you know, in these next couple of overs. As I said earlier, the pressure's definitely on the bowling side to get the wickets early.
Yeah, in Super 8, it's a different format of its own. Like, you know, you usually have your first 6 overs like your power play, but with no fielding restrictions. I think they ran 3 on that one. Poria coming in for his third ball of the over. Oh, what a catch!
Oi, first wicket down. Is that Poria?
Yeah, Poria cotton bowled.
Mate.
Yeah. That's just the pressure of good bowling.
Yeah, look, 100%, mate. It's a bit unlucky from the batter there. Damn, good effort. First wicket down.
For 19.
For 19. What do you reckon, Jimmy? How do you feel the game's gone at the moment?
Well, I think Karan might have he was batting really well, but I think he just put himself under a lot of pressure with no boundaries, you know. Played across it, played around it, brought out the false shot. It was really Jatinder who was probably looking more like the walking wicket. But I think once he gets it eye in, we might see some big bombs from him. It's a short boundary out there. Karan got out, scoring 11 runs from 9 balls, yeah, so almost at a run a ball there.
I'm the opposite. I like watching in person. I like watching.
We will have shortly. We'll have 2 other guests on our commentary team. We'll introduce them to you once they arrive as well. Right now, they're just stalling the batters a bit. They get the field set for the new batter. Yeah.
So Gibbs, how important is over rate in this modern day? You know, we hear a lot about teams getting below the over rate and therefore getting fined or getting some sort of penalty. I guess as a captain, how do you factor in getting the right amount of overs in the time limit?
Well, it's really on the umpire. You know, Jaffs is really good with that even before the game started. And then even after the game starts, he tells you what your over rate was. But yeah, Aman's facing Deepak Poria. See how he goes with this swinging ball.
Let's see.
My sister loves that sort of thing. She loves Sarkville and the nanny.
The nanny was.
Oh, good defence. Or a bit of miscommunication there.
Just going back to that over rate, I mean, even in Super 8s where wides and no balls are reballed, we were having delays. So Jaffs allowed me in the Div 2 edition to tell teams that if they're slow, then I can cut 2 overs from the innings. And that made a huge difference. So I think the international umpires could certainly learn from Jaffs there.
I still think it's amazing how some of those instincts you have.
So just going there, taking another single. Poirier's bowling exceptionally well.
Will they bowl him out though? Because like he could be useful at the death, but if he gets another wicket, you know, if he bowls those next 2 overs straight away, you know, could go either way.
Well, that's the gamble, right? You know, as an opening bowler in a T20, you typically only get a 4 over spell, right? So I mean, if it was me, I'd continue bowling him. You know, if he's getting wickets and he's keeping the over rate down, use him when he has momentum. Oh, what a shot! What a shot!
Oh, they've got the field set for that though. Oh, they're running 2 here, running 2. That's
yeah, good running, good running.
I think that point I made earlier about Jatinder needing to get his eye in, I think he's set now and he's going to go for it. So I think they should keep Poria on. Poria versus Jatinder would be good. Any suggestion?
Yeah.
So shuru mein. Oh. Okay. Well, the Canberra Giants already know the clean striker strategy, but they already lost an early wicket. So I don't know what's going on here.
Once you run around,
22 for 1 after 4 overs. Aman and Jatinder in.
So Gibbs, tell me, mate, like, what's your opinion on the man cat? Do you think, you know, it should be allowed in the game, or you reckon it's a bit of, you know, it should be illegal?
Look, I know that the international rules have changed, and you know, at the end of the day, what the rule is, it's the rule. But personally, I'll never do it, just because I'm a bit more of a traditionalist. We got DJ Ish here, a special guest.
Yeah, we got the DJ, my little brother, come through. Yeah, look, I think, you know, the man cat, it's a very interesting topic, mate. Like, I personally wouldn't do it, but again, a rule is a rule, right? I mean, if you're Ravi Ashwin, mate, he thinks differently, right?
In this comp, I've seen the man cat a couple of times. So,
yeah. When the game's on the line, would you do it?
Nah, sorry, mate.
Yeah, nah.
I have seen teams do it when it costs them a semi-final, though. So
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Oh. I also thought I heard something, but you know, Naresh, he's really good and good keeper. I don't know if the square leg will give it out of stumping there.
Yeah. You know, it's an interesting time, mate. We'll just have to wait and see.
Oh, Naresh is on.
Yeah.
Got to be careful of this Naresh. One time I was umping and he hit me with the ball because he was trying to get a run out. And I went down and had a massive bruise.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you know, cricket injuries, mate, they're very, you know, definitely they're very harmful, and you know they do hit you pretty hard, especially the old bruises. I've had a couple in my time, mate. Oi, big shout there. Jeff says no. That was very close.
Could be pitching outside.
Keeper's a bit annoyed, a bit of frustration there.
Naresh always thinks it's out, but when he's batting, you know, nothing's out, you know.
But I think that's just normal, right? You know, when you're batting, you say everything's not out, right?
Yeah, mate. Just on that point, though, I'll say it after this ball is balled. Oh, shot. But they've got the field placed perfectly for it. They're not going to run two on that arm. Is that Sai? You know, Sai has lost a lot of weight, gained a lot of pace. He's going to be really hard to face in the middle overs.
Easy, Tarun, easy.
Just on that point, I introduced guest attendee Ishan Sharma earlier. Rishi, one of our commentators, is his brother. Follow him on Instagram, DJ Ish.
Yeah.
He's got a Bollywood music night, Tamasha, next Friday, 23rd June at Mile High. Really good tunes. Does it every few months. Make sure you attend the next one because this current one's sold out.
Yeah, you know, I would be advertising that here, but look, unfortunately, yeah, the tickets are sold out, but definitely, you know, in Tamasha 6, you know, everyone from Canberra, I'm sure you've heard the name of it. It's such a great event, you know, great collaboration. We got a lot of community people coming through. Yeah, so definitely come to the next one. And for those who have tickets, I look forward to, and the Tamasha team look forward to seeing you as well.
Poirier's in now for the third over. His third over, sorry. You're just waiting on a score update as well. It was 22 after 4 overs.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you like that? I don't like to show off and brag about myself, but I put that up. That's exactly why I put it up.
I like it. I want to say the thing. I want to start doing it.
That's good. Yeah, it's good. That's why I put it up.
Why is umpiring?
Yeah.
Oh, just jabs. Yeah, right. The audio's pretty clear, actually.
Yeah,
The video,
they're
watching it. Yeah.
Poirier into Aman or Jatinder, same. Ooh, that's a wide. 2 runs, but to be honest, I felt there was a bit of pad there, but you know, it's a gentleman's game, got to respect the umpire's decision.
Just waiting for our mate to bowl. Oh, what a shot. Oh, sky high, and that is, oh, was that 6?
Oh, yeah,
I can't
all
see.
the way.
That went all the way. Big 6 there from the big fella.
29 after 5.2. Now it's 35 off 5.3, so
35 off 5.3 overs. So, Jibs, how's the batting team doing so far, mate?
he's doing okay. Poirier is the first time he's really strayed, you know. He got a bit too straight there. Allowed Aman to line him up.
Yeah, 100%. It's interesting because you know, we'll just have to wait and see this next ball. Oh, big swing, no ding there, mate.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe. Poirier's quite lucky in not being called a wide there. He just overcompensated this time. Try to get it too much on the off. But, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, that's another thing, Jim. You just raised a good point there, mate, where, like, when I'm bowling, it's very hard. Like, I get really angry if the umpire calls a wide when the whole team thinks it's not a wide. So, you know, obviously you got to give a bit of discretion to the umpire. What a shot. I think that's 4. Yeah, what a shot by the batter. That's 4 there, mate.
Oh, square drive. Yeah, on the up.
So, yeah, just going back to what I was saying earlier. So, you know, it's hard. Obviously, you got to give the umpire discretion, but as a pace bowler, the worst feeling is when you get called a wide when it's not given a wide.
Yeah, man, that's right. Poirier's under pressure now, though. 12 runs off his 3rd over. Will they back him in to bowl his 4th over out straight? Let's see. I think he's getting tired.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting, mate, because I feel that, you know, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter about, you know, what's really happening out there.
Oh, that could be a catch. Sai.
Supposed to wear a blazer or something? Have I missed the memo on blazers?
Nah, it's just chill. So I've got a new guest to the panel.
Yeah, follow Krishna Shukla on Instagram. You know when they have a blue tick, they're famous. So okay. Oh, I thought she did. Sorry, but yeah, she will eventually. She's very well known in the Canberra community. You know, very well connected. It's all about who you know, right? Hello, Krishna. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good, thanks, Gibran. How are you going?
Yeah, not too bad. Good day for it, eh?
Perfect day for it. The pitch looks great. Everybody looks in good form. The sun is shining on us. It's going to be a good match.
Yeah. 45 after 6 overs, so that over went for 16 runs. Oof. Will they bring Poria back next over? What do you think? We also got in our commentary team, Manu, what do you think?
Yeah, look, you know, these games are always unpredictable. You got a spinner earlier on, but he looks like he's got a bit of pace. But batsmen they're playing a sensible game, taking the singles. I think we should be in for a good match today.
Oh yeah, that's it's a medium pacer, but it's an uncle, so medium pace but not spin. I've played with him in the nets. He's pretty sharp, but he hasn't gone for a boundary yet though. It's only the other guy that was a bit quicker. A bit of time wasting here. The umpires, Jaffs usually, you know, penalises them for it, but he's being a bit lenient today.
Yeah, what a cover drive there, mate. You know, I think it's you know, it's a pretty interesting time. You know, we're probably at the 6-7 over mark. I'd say the batting team's doing pretty well. But yeah, it really get interesting from, you know, 12 overs onwards for sure. We'll just wait for this next ball to be ball. Yeah, nice defence there.
One thing I'm not too sure of though is that in every game, the clean strikers, they bowl Jatinder Jasprit and Deepak 4 overs straight every game. So the Canberra Giants that are batting first, they already know your plan. You got to, in the middle games when you're trying to qualify for finals, you got to experiment a bit, don't you? So that you're not so predictable in the grand final.
Fielding is quite tight today.
It's because the outfield is slow. They don't have to run much.
Okay.
Four.
Where is being streamed?
YouTube. Oh, YouTube. There's like a link.
There's a link on the
live
Super 8's
stream
page.
link. Yeah, good defence there again. I think we've got a spinner, right? Or is he pace?
Medium pace.
Medium pace, yeah. So, yeah, Jibs, what's the quickest balls, you know, you've faced in your time, mate?
120 to 125 is pretty rapid in Canberra. You'd be struggling to get higher pace unless you're playing first grade in turf.
Yeah, interesting, mate. You know, I think, you know, me back in the day, I always used to bowl the bounces to you. The speed got up pretty quick, eh? Yeah. So I reckon I was, you know, I didn't really measure my speed, but I reckon I got up to 120, you know.
High 110s, maybe a good
maybe
day,
touching 120, yeah.
Yeah, pretty rapid, yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, as a bowler, there's nothing, you know, at the end of the day, we all feel sorry if, you know, if we clock someone in the head, in the helmet, but deep down, we're just like, you know, if they're hitting us for 4, you know, there's nothing better than, I guess, injuring them a little bit.
Clock them anyway.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, too many force, just clock them.
Yeah.
That's right, man. You know, don't dish it if you can't take it, right?
That's right, 100%. So that's why they say watch the ball at the end of the day.
Oh, Sai Krishna coming. He's a captain of a Sunday team. They won last year's. Oh no, sorry, that's the captain actually. Tarun Sharma. He's pretty sharp, but the keeper's standing up. Let's see what happens. Arvind is not. He saved the boundary. Bold decision for the captain to bring himself on. Got rid of his main bowler after 1 bad over. We got a drone going as well.
Wow, this is very sophisticated for a Super 8s game. We've got the drone going, we've got the camera crew going, we've got the commentators. Wow.
I think the standard is pretty good, especially in the Saturday edition. You know, these guys play first grade city suburban, some play in turf. You know, pretty experienced players. Oh, Turn getting a bit short there. Yeah, I don't know if what the captain's doing here. He should have backed his main bowler.
Yeah, look, GB, with short bowling, you know, if you can't bowl pace, you shouldn't be short bowling, full stop. You know, Turun's a great bowler, but I just see he doesn't have the pace, so there's no need to bowl short because he can just easily be pulled.
Yeah, just like what Jaspreet did. He bowled 4 overs, none for 23, just kept to the same line and length, you know, with some discipline. What do you think, Krishna?
I agree.
Krishna, you had a fundraiser last night. Can you tell us a bit about that? Tell us a bit about yourself and what you do.
Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, I love fundraising, and yeah, we had a lovely fundraiser in Canberra last night. We've done lots of fundraisers with cricket teams actually coincidentally as well, where they come out and they play for us. But the one last night was actually a trivia night. So just raising funds for a charity called Destiny Rescue, which was amazing, and it was a great turnout, and we raised lots of money, and lots of good people showed up. So good day, all in all.
Very good to hear. It's always about, you know, helping others when you can, you know.
Yeah, cricket is such a community sport as well. Oh, that's a good shot.
Ooh.
Flick over the shoulder.
I think that was Jatinder. Is it going for? No, it's just dropped short.
Just dropped short, yeah.
They only ran 2 there, I think, because they thought it would be 4. Could have ran 3.
I love it. You better not be a spy.
No.
It's not a Huawei.
Yeah, it's only a DJI.
What's the range?
That's probably mine.
Oh, okay, yeah, nice. Yeah, I had that one before. I won it from work, but then I just broke it, like, because I was flying it inside, and then it just hit something, it just broke. Yeah, that's nice, man. I see, mate. Have a good one. Yeah, see ya.
About cricket?
Yes, about cricket. It's so good.
Maybe say what do you think is going on in this game right now?
I don't know. Wait.
Tarun's finished his first over. He got lucky. They didn't put him away. Score is 59 after 8 overs. Maybe that's just a warm-up over for Tarun. We'll see what he does. Oh, now we're getting Sai, the man I was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we do.
Yeah. It's on
Touch to the
manual focus.
Yeah, okay.
You do want to change the lane. There is no lanes in there. It's just that it's short.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Sai is a third grade Eastlake captain. Very experienced player. He's the one who I was looking forward to bowling today. We'll see how he goes against these guys who have now got their eye in. What do you think, Krishna?
I feel like they need to start taking wickets to keep the pressure.
Yeah, that's right. Wickets do tend to help with pressure.
Have you actually checked the pitch conditions today? What were they like at the beginning of the match? How is it impacting the outcomes for the day?
I'll just answer that after this ball. Ooh. Sai, I mean, it's a wide, but you don't mind that he's making it hoop. That's part of the conditions. AstroTurf doesn't really do much off the pitch, but if you know how to swing the ball through the air like Sai just did, then it's tough to bat. He just needs to get a little straighter. Oh, there we go. That missed everything. That had no business missing anything. Yeah, do you want to hook us up with some music? Yeah, we got DJ Manu here as well.
He won. My playlist.
Oh, what a shot!
What a shot.
Oh, is that 4? That's a proper cricket shot.
4, mate.
Yeah.
Proper cricket shot goes for 4. I don't know, maybe the pressure of a final.
Play starting on early in the match.
Yeah, power play.
Anybody have a power break?
Nah, sorry.
Oh well.
Looks like the batters have got their eye in now. You know, it's a pretty solid game at the moment on the batting team.
Oh,
Another shot.
almost a 4. Good partnership coming along. I think that's what happens, right? When the batsmen settle in, and then that's when they start hitting. I feel like we're going to see a few more 4s coming our way.
Yeah, 100%.
It puts the pressure back on the bowler when, you know, a batter tries to take them on, don't go into their shell.
Oh, what a shot.
What a shot.
Oh, one in, one bounce. Oh, I forgot this isn't, you know, backyard cricket. Yeah, it looks like the uncles are just swinging now. I think they've got the message from the captain, just swing hard. So Gibran, in your time, mate, have you had many super overs? You know, where the game sort of ties, I guess.
Not in this one. I think both the teams are just at each other. Super over would be really interesting, but haven't seen one in this comp yet.
Yeah, I think typically for T20s as well, it's very, you know, it's very rare as well because everyone's just trying to slog. So yeah, you know, it's not common, but definitely, you know, in one day, as I'd say, it's probably more common.
Have you in your time played with many of these uncles before?
Yeah, I mean, we talk like we're in our 50s, but really we're early 20s, so we still have a bit of time left to play.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, I think it's interesting in my time. Yeah, I think I haven't had many super overs. That's right.
Oh, okay. But no, I meant more. Have you played with like these guys before as well, or maybe seen them in the nets?
Not these specific people I haven't recognised, but generally, yeah, in Super 8s, I have played in that comp. You know, we've played in that comp with Jaffrey being the organiser for sure. And yeah, they're nice and chill.
So we're 68 after 9 overs. Tarun bowling.
Oh, what a perler. So we got Ishan here. So Ishan, just tell us a little bit about Tamasha, mate, and you know, what can we expect in the 5th one?
Yeah, so Tamasha is the Bollywood night you need to go to in Canberra. So bring all your friends. It's on next Friday. Oh, actually, sorry, it's sold out. So yeah, well, look, if you did get
Tamasha 6 be?
Tamasha 6 will be possibly in about August this year. So if you missed out on tickets this time, don't worry. We got another one coming soon. And Rishi and Gibran, I'll see you there.
Yeah, too easy, mate.
Follow Xenon Events and DJ Ish on Instagram.
Just waiting for the next ball to be ball.
Do you need a change in commentary? You want a break?
Yeah, do you want to do it for
yeah,
a bit?
Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah.
All right, we'll
I'll chirp a bit.
I'll just quickly hop off the commentary box, and we've got a new commentary person in, Ricky Ponting. Oh, sorry, no, I meant Ishan Sharma. Let's go.
Maybe Manu can as well.
Yeah.
We don't need that.
Yeah, thanks, Rishi. So we got Ishan Sharma sitting in commentary now alongside
Manu.
Thanks, Manu. Manu, what do you think about the game so far? Any comments?
Yeah, look, it's been quite steady. Batsmen are playing a sensible game. They haven't lost their wicket. They're taking singles. I think they're definitely facing the pressure though, being the final. But it's a good game to watch. Good weather, good wind. We'll see what comes out. Great shot.
We got it. Oh, we got a drop catch. We got a drop catch. Number 76, unlucky. It was.
Interview the player on the boundary.
Yeah, go for it.
We're just gonna see. We got a fielder on the boundary here. Sai bhai. Hey Sai bhai, can you tell us about the drop catch? What do you think about that? What do you think about Tarun bowling himself innings?
The batsmen are struggling to play offside.
Yeah.
So Tarun has the. Tarun has that natural outswing. So it was good that he was early to ball.
So they're going at 7 and over. What do you think you guys need to do?
We need to couple of wickets that will bring them back.
Okay. So that was Sai. big shot in this team. He said they need a wicket. Nazir bhai, what do you think?
About the match or about the weather?
About the match, Sai said they need a wicket. Yeah, not sure where they'll get a wicket from.
Well, they are bowling well, especially the first two, Jasprit and Deepak Bhai, they bowled really well to start with. It's just a backup bowler, they need to keep that pressure up. But then if you look in the first 8 overs, there wasn't any boundaries. I think only just 1 or 2 boundaries were hit.
They're going at 7.5 an over, which is okay in a T20.
T20, but then if you consider this, it's a Super 8 where you don't have all 10 fielders in the field, where you have 1 bowler and then 1 keeper and then you have only 6 fielders around. So there are a lot of gaps. So as long as they are keeping the wickets and their intent is to go out in the last, say what, in 5 overs, that's going to help because, as I said, Super 8, you are having less batsmen to play with.
So it's 80 after 8 overs now, so 10 overs, sorry. So it's actually 8 an over now.
Yeah, it's a good score, but then the thing is that bowling team, they have to take the wickets in order to put some more pressure and reduce them into a target. But then having said that, it is a final, and pressure of final can be a big thing as well, especially the teams when they are chasing. But then if they want to chase a modest total, they just need to make sure to either restrict them in less score.
Oh, okay. I'll just quickly thank you for that.
Thank
I'll
you.
ask Rohit his opinion too. We've got Vihari. He's trespassing on the field. Yeah, he's been asked by the umpire to hurry up. Rohit bhai, we got Rohit bhai here. Can you tell us if you weren't injured, would you have been playing in this final?
Obviously, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is the recovery going?
All right. It will take a couple of months more for me to get back to the field. Hopefully, it's hard to watch from outside rather than playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. So how the match going then?
Yeah.
I just came in.
Well, yeah. Well, thank you for that. We wish you a speedy recovery.
It's called as your talent.
All right, now we're circling back to DJ-ish.
No, it's a New South Wales one.
Thanks, Gibran.
There's a really good one in Melbourne. It's called Chameleon Casting,
Oh, okay.
and they exclusively cast like
Yeah.
Asians into acting roles.
Yeah,
They're
nice.
actually really good. You should look them up.
Yeah, I do it more as a hobby. Like,
No, but they
yeah.
will give you better, more
Beautiful shot.
Yeah, because I've got I'm doing another one as the main character for I can't say what it is, but it's like for an APS agency next week. It was pretty. I got shortlisted.
Beautiful shot. Runs all the way for 4.
I got that through.
Or did you get through Star now?
Screen Star now. So no,
80
I used Star
off
now,
10
but that
over.
opportunity was through Screencraft because I did some work with
Yeah,
them
I've
before.
worked with Screencraft.
And the
Jatinder on
directors are,
34
got
runs,
this other
Aman on
opportunity. She was
35
good
runs.
Before. Get him.
We've got a solid partnership going on here.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, appreciate it.
Are you shooting inside a building?
Yes,
Or like,
yes.
Where are you shooting?
Parliament House.
I'm gonna come and watch you.
Oh really? Yeah. Come through. Yeah. 8 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Oh my god,
on
if I'm
Friday.
still here.
Yeah,
what
100%. Next
You know there was
Friday.
a movie, it was called Secret City.
Oh, is that a TV?
Number 65, finding the easy singles here.
So I got to follow
We got a long boundary and most of the fielders are on the boundaries here, so they're looking for the cheap singles.
a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's good.
It's working so far. We got a solid partnership going on.
I don't know, but they were shooting the previous season and all the actors were there. Remember I told you I was like in the building and they shot it? Yeah, I was there that day.
We got Rishi, the other commentator, chirping about his acting talents here.
Yeah, true. Is there not battery though?
It is. It's got 50%.
Just hold that button.
I'm just not sure if I'm selecting the right speaker.
So, Jimmy, what's the highlight of the game so far? You've been here since the first ball this morning. You've seen the whole thing. From today, what is the highlight for you?
It's just about the community. You know, we got friends and family here for a Super 8 game, so it's very wholesome. You know. Oh, what a shot!
It's not.
Pulls it behind square for 4.
It's not.
They've got their eye in now, but Aman has actually taken his hoodie off, so he means business now.
Yeah, well said, Big Jimmies.
Heads up, boys!
Got a bit of encouragement for the bowling team going out here. I think much needed encouragement. They need to look for a wicket
How do you know
here.
we were playing in Deakin?
Because you said on your story.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh, slow ball.
I reckon that was a ball. Pitching down.
Pitch down leg.
Not hit the batter, then it should have been wide, but...
It might have clipped the bat.
Well, if it was bad, he could have played that. That's div
yeah.
too. Well, they've got
Was
back-to-back games. Next week they have semi-final and grand finals.
What div is this?
This is div 1.
So what teams are these?
Clean Strikers versus Canberra Giants. Canberra Giants are batting.
Right. Are they suburban or just anyone can join?
Anyone can join. Yeah. But they play like, I think they play city and suburban and turf, all of these guys. So then in the off-season, yeah. Score is 93 after 11 overs. 93 for 1.
Going into the 12th.
Is anybody cross to crick? Is this anybody's phone? Cross to crick? Please make sure your app is running and can access the internet.
Is it a JBL?
It's a boom. I'm like looking up tutorials and
DJ Ish, this is where your expertise might come in.
Oh yeah, you're a DJ.
We have some sideline antics going on here.
Cross to crick?
No, this should be a UE. Hold this button.
This one?
Yeah. No. I'm holding it. It's all good. Yeah.
Oh, is it that button? Oh, I thought it was a second.
Pressing the wrong
button. Wrong button, yeah.
Boom. Oh, just
Yeah. Boom 3. Boom 3. Yep. There you go. Finally connected to the speakers here.
Yeah, one's done.
Wait, who's done?
I think.
Nice.
Oh, big swing. Oh, he's dropped.
Another drop catch. Is that Arvind? I think they need to change the fielder.
Do you want Hindi stuff or English?
Mix. Maybe do some. Both are Punjabi teams, so maybe do some Punjabi to start with.
What was the other team from Punjabi?
Some Bhangra.
Sidhu Musala.
Still not connected.
Oh, someone's connected. I think everyone tried to connect at the same time.
No, I think
Yeah,
yours is.
wait, no, I disconnected again. Now it's connected.
You don't need the app, you can just play the song. Like that.
Oh, another big swing down leg.
Multiple people can join in.
Well fielded.
Speaker. That's a pretty cool.
When the innings break is on.
Or just fade it in and out between balls.
Oh, true.
Right,
DJ Ish.
that much.
104 after 12 overs. 104 for 1 after 12 overs.
Did you represent the Lakers here? Yeah, big Jibs.
Big Rich, what's that? What's your hat from?
Yeah, I'm not sure, mate. I just chucked it on, But I've had this hat for a while now. When I was in New Zealand, yeah, it was a good iconic moment there. So, yeah.
Whose dog is this?
That's mine.
We need a mascot.
So, Jimmy, do you think cricket can get boring at times?
Yeah, it can, but just before, oh wow, that spray, that was definitely not boring. And that's a no ball actually, so it'll be a free hit. Jatinder is on 54 runs and Aman is on 39. So Aman facing the free hit. And yeah, cricket can get boring, but right now we've got a good game on our hands.
So tell me, Gibran, how are we getting the live scores from field at the moment?
Look, Jaffs, he's you know, everyone says he's a bit of a dinosaur, but mate, man can handle the technology. Oh, it's going to land safe. Land is in no man's land, and at the free hit they run 2.
Not quick enough.
Yeah, fielders, but they might get injured as well, you know, if they run too much, so we'll see.
So, what's been the background of these teams so far? Have they had a good run? What do you think about their performance so far, Gibran?
Yeah, clean strikers who are bowling, they actually finished first. And, you know, yes, the Canberra Giants are getting some runs on the board, but they've 7 to 8 is a pretty good sort of 7 to 8 runs and over means you're really doing well to contain the other team, and that's what they're doing right now. Yeah,
see some more aggressive play coming through from the batsmen. What do you think is a good defendable target?
Look, 160 plus, and we've got a game on our hands. But again, look at how 7 to 8 runs and over. Like I said, it keeps the game tight. So even at 140 plus, it could go either way. Prabjot is bowling well. He's a new bowler. Yeah, has bowled a tight over so far with a couple of half chances.
But if you notice, Gibran, we haven't seen as many boundaries today as we normally do in these Super 8s. Do you think the thick and wet grass has an impact on what score we might be seeing today?
Well, it's wet, yeah, thick grass, that plays a factor. Clean strikers, well, now they're starting to get some wides in as well, but they've bowled a very tight line for the most part. You know, going at less than 10 and over, you know, not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think the batsmen have really tested the field with ground shots. We have seen a few aerial shots being taken, and quite a few catches put down as well. So, really hangs in the balance here.
Yeah, you know, every run counts. So if had those 2 catches been taken, you know, we could be instead of 113 for 1 after 13, it probably could have been 80-90 for 3 of 13, and that really adds up in a final.
Catches win matches.
Through that.
Yeah, that's right, Big Rish, you tell them.
I mean, yeah, I mean, us three, we can agree, right? If we probably would have taken our chances, we would have won the game, you know, when we were playing. So I think, you know, that's definitely true for sure. So I think we just got a change of over, or no? No.
New over. Tarun, the captain, is coming in. Yeah, not Tarun Ramesha, Tarun Sharma.
Yeah, big shout out to Big T, Tarun Ramesha. Wish you well with the new dog, brother, if you're watching.
Tarun Sharma's last over. He's kept pretty tight, going at that 7.
Is he the captain? He's not the captain, right?
No, he is the captain.
Oh, he's the captain. Okay. For some reason, everyone just says they're the captain. When I was interviewing them, so.
Oh, a bit of an overthrow.
Yeah. Everyone wants to be the captain, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, overthrow. They're running.
Certainly, you love to be captain, Gibran. So, you know, tell us about you know, your experiences as captain and being in that leadership role.
Look, man, it's a very thankless job, and I did it for the experience. It was great while I was there, but now I'm just gonna enjoy my cricket. There's been success, you know. We won 1 tournament, and made semi-finals in a few others. So, you know, it does come with its perks.
Yeah, 100%. You know, there's a lot of pressure, especially when the game's on the line. So, yeah, no, credit to yourself for being in that position as well, for sure.
Cheers, man. Krishna, what do you think? How's the game going?
Good leadership so far. It takes, like you said, it's a thankless job, but he's doing a pretty good job so far. It's been kept pretty tight, and a great shot Some more power play coming through. Always good to see that.
Yeah, nice, 100%, Christian.
Oh, bro.
Got a.
Pakistani, so I'm scared of dogs. That's okay.
It's just a cheeky puppy, Jabron. But that's right.
I'm alright, mate.
Yeah, fair enough.
Have you seen Tarun's goal?
Bro,
No, he got it today, bro.
Jimmy's like, bro, I'm not going.
It's just a tiny pup.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Bit of a cheeky flick over the shoulder there to sneak in. I think that was a 2.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, pretty good. Good shot.
Aman's just walking the singles though. I think he's getting tired.
Did you ever play a bit of cricket, Krishna?
I have, but
Yeah,
not in a professional, not
okay.
in anything like this.
Yeah,
I would
nice.
call it gully cricket.
Gully cricket, yeah.
With a plastic bat.
Yeah, nice. I mean, that's where we all start, right? Those were the days as well, for sure.
I think that's when you actually develop your style and you actually start learning more about the game and all of that.
Yeah.
So that's what leads to things like this and
Yeah,
to things
100%.
like Gibran then becoming captain and all of those other things that come with it.
Yeah, 100%.
What about yourself?
I guess I haven't. I mean, I used to play a bit back in the day. Just a quick score update. It's 124 off 14 overs. So me and Ishan, we started off it was called Have a Go actually. That's sort of with the plastic ball and the bat. And ironically, it was at this ground, in Deakin we started. So yeah, it brings back a bit of memories as well. And then sort of worked our way up, I guess, through the ranks, under 12s, 13s.
Oh, wow.
I'd say I got pretty good, especially in my early years. Jimmy probably can attest to that as well. But then, as time went on, life stuff just got in the way. And then you sort of have to make a call. If this is what you really want to do, then you've got to focus on that.
Yeah.
Now I just play it as a hobby. It's good fun.
Yeah, it is a commitment. But,
That's right.
lots of cricketers end up becoming actors like yourself. That's quite a normal pathway. So I think you've done what's best for you and that's fine,
Yeah, I wouldn't say I was a cricketer by any means, but yeah, 100%. Oh, was that caught? Caught on the boundary, and that is 6. Yeah.
It was out.
You were standing outside the boundary.
No, outside the boundary. Look, we've got a bit of a heated discussion here going on.
Hey, Jimmy, make the call, man.
Make the call.
That's what's looking.
Bit of controversy.
Benefit of the doubt.
Out the.
Out.
Okay. Go with the fielder's call. Yep. Just go with the fielder's call. It's a final.
From my angle, that was outside the boundary. But yeah.
What do you think?
Well, if you look at this line,
He was outside, right?
how they want to take it.
If you draw like a proper circle, the way the corner was
So
sitting,
in the-
it was out.
So even though it's a circle, it's interpreted as in the international rules, it's interpreted as we had this issue.
Internationals.
We had this
We are
issue.
not internationals.
We had this issue in the Sunday comp, and Jaffs clarified it, but that when it's a circle, it's treated as a straight line. So on that basis, he would have been outside the line. But in this comp, we always go with the fielder's call. So they said it's out. We'll go with the fielder's call. Yeah.
Finally, they took a catch.
Yeah.
Just not at the right time.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Bit of controversy here.
Yeah. It would have been good if we had the bunker. No. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it makes it challenging if it's a straight line or a curve.
This, that call reminds me of the Cameron Green catch. That was in the World Test Champions. People say it was out, people say it wasn't. In my interpretation, that wasn't out. Cameron Green's hands were not 100% under the ball. So I think that it just reminded me of that situation, right? Like the interpretation comes down to the umpire at the time. But yeah, for all those people out there that say Cam Green did catch the ball, that's incorrect. He did not. Feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. Just a quick mention, actually. So I'm running my own podcast at the moment. It's called Real Talks with Rish. So we're interviewing people from different walks of life. And yeah, if you ever want to give a podcast a listen, feel free to like, subscribe. Real Talks with Rish. It's on YouTube. And yeah, we're just talking life. So I've done 3 episodes so far. you know, and it's gotten great reviews, great rapport. And we're just talking about, you know, life in general. And yeah, you know, feel free to give it a watch.
So what was your last topic about on your podcast?
Yeah, great question, Krishna. So our last topic was really about career. It was with my friend Sarojit. Yeah, so I mean, he's pretty famous around Canberra. You might know him, might not know him. And yeah, we were just talking about, you know, his career, what it was like, you know, coming to Australia at a young age, the struggle, you know, with going to uni, trying to get a job and all that sort of stuff. So yeah,
that one he was definitely inside the boundary.
Yeah, so with that one, it was just about that, and the other two episodes were with my brother and another friend of mine, and we were talking a bit more on spirituality as well. So yeah.
Oh, interesting. So I would say your podcast is aimed towards everyone.
That's right.
Audience.
Yeah, that's right. So everyone walks of life. I guess it tends to be a little bit deep, which, you know, is what I like to talk about, like deep conversations. But yeah, definitely thinking, you know, to make sort of like a light-hearted one or a bit of a comedy one, we would just have a bit of fun.
We'll ask him after the match.
That's when he'll get it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna head off.
Alright.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Thanks for coming.
Not all bad. Yeah, not all bad.
Yeah.
Alright,
see you, mate.
Take it easy.
Yeah, you too, bro.
क्या बताता है आपका ड्रोन आउट था या नॉट आउट था?
पता नहीं, खुद के बंदे बोल रहे हैं कि ऐसे करके ये आउट होता है। आउट कौन देता है ऐसे? जस्सी ने ऐसे किया ना, तो उन्होंने सोचा कि हाँ, और वो कहता है कि मैंने आउट दिया है। Okay.
खैर इधर पे तो बाउंड्री पे तो फील्डर की
Not really, just in the cricket.
But this is pretty good that you do this, like, and professional, like, setup and everything. It's so great.
full toss कराओगे तो फिर
Whose stuff is this? Is this your stuff, is she?
No, it's. I think it's the organisers. It's like some guy came and set it up. Yeah, it's his stuff. Yeah. It's pretty professional. Yeah. Oh, is that from the drone?
No.
Oh, from that, yeah.
It's quite a bit delayed.
Oh, like the timing's not syncing.
Oh.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Not even international matches it gets delayed.
It's very good. This is yeah. True. It is. I think it is a bit delayed. Yeah.
Now I was trying to listen if my voice is coming or not. Who's playing? 1-3-4. हाँ तो फिर भाई नेक्स्ट यूनिट किधर से खेलना है आपको मेरे साथ खेलना है या दूसरी से खेलना है कंटिन्यू at third grade he's a captain.
You sound like an Amway recruiter.
we played together the whole season.
अगली बार like the subtle pressure. I can see the subtle. मतलब
I'm not giving him any opportunity to say
option
no.
था ही नहीं actually. It was more like you're coming back next season.
Yes. Yeah. Wales.
Wow, is he that good?
Yeah, he made the other team cry with his defense.
The last game, I scored like 5 runs in 50 balls or something.
He was the Pujara.
60 balls, 3 runs.
He's not in the screen.
But like now.
You should have started your sentence with once upon a time when he was in school, he used to play regular.
How he just scares people with his defense.
Oh, what a shot.
Single John!
Where's the ball? Where's the ball?
Good try! Good ball, Mia.
विजय इधर खड़ा होके कैच करेगा तो पक्का 6 होगा.
They need a wicket now. Wicket चाहिए.
catches. Urban drop what 3 and then एक यहाँ पे जोर से drop हुआ था.
Quick! Good
ये ऑब्स्ट्रक्शन क्या है? What's the score? 1-3-4
Not sure.
was the score before the start of this over.
Gibran, Joffrey's messaging Gibby every over.
Ah.
Yes.
Shot. नहीं होता है, नहीं होता है.
Oh, not good throw. What's the score?
140.
134 of 15. Deepak bowling his last over.
Is this the 15th over now?
No, this is the 16th over now. Deepak is borrowing his last over.
Yeah.
Tarun, the captain, finished with 4 overs, none for 42.
They haven't really been scoring that frequently then, I guess.
No, I mean, it's going at 8.5, you know. Oh, they're pushing for 2 now.
Oh.
And the boundaries aren't coming, so they're really pushing hard now.
Yeah, well, that's the ground's been really slow, actually. You know, the outfield's been pretty slow, so I guess that's the reason why there's not that many boundaries.
Will clean strikers match them in the running, though? I think that will be the difference.
Yeah, 100%. I guess we'll just have to wait and see for that one, mate.
Yeah, we'll set Big Rish. Or big swing. Rishi, why don't you tell us a bit about your podcast? How have you done that already?
So I've already done that, Jimmy, but we'll get you on there, big fella. Don't worry. Well, soon enough.
Let's talk about next season, boys.
Yeah.
So we have a captain here from Gymkhana Spartans. Do you have any comments for what you're expecting the pitch to look like and your overall season?
Well, the season, we still have a few months. The condition will get better, especially the winter will be gone, so it will be much better condition playing in. But then having said that, in the beginning of the season where there will be a lot of rain, so grounds might not be available, it will be worse. But then as it progresses towards the summer, the outfield will be even more lush. But then having said that about Gymkhana as well, Gymkhana couldn't make it to the final, so really can't say anything about it.
But did you make the semi-final?
Gymkhana, yes, they lost in semi.
Semi is still a good outcome. Semi is still a good outcome.
But is it good enough?
Score is 143 off 16 overs. Prabjot still bowling.
Oh, what a shot.
What a shot.
That's
Is that,
6.
No,
Not
it's
short.
Oh, great catch by Tarun.
Tarun, the captain.
Captain leading from the front.
Skipper leading.
Is
that the second wicket?
That's the third wicket.
Oh, third wicket.
I think for Jodh, that's the second wicket.
Oh, I'll disrupt it. So, Jatinder is on 83 runs. 143 for 3 off 16 overs.
Jatinder just got out.
Yeah, Jatinder just got out for in the 16th over for 83 runs. Very good innings for someone who looked very scratchy, but once he got his eye in, he didn't look like he was going to get out.
Yeah, I think fielders also helped him by dropping those crucial catches. But then catches win matches.
Yeah, captain leading from the front with a tough catch in the deep. You know, it's cold out there, hurts the fingers. Yeah.
So what do you reckon? What will be the final score? Although they just lost 3 wickets of, what's the score?
143. But yeah, no, they were on track for 180. I don't know, a couple of quick wickets and some disciplined bowling might bring them back to maybe that 165, 170. But it's still a respectable score.
Yeah, 180 is still on the cards, although they just lost 3 wickets. Again, it depends how batsmen are going to finish it. It's a great shot, and that's a 4.
That's a very good cricket shot. That's what happens when you play straight. Don't play around the ball. You know, the clean strikers bowlers, they know how to swing it even now, and they know how to swing the ball. But you know, when you have a good technique, it'll go to the boundary.
That's right. You just have to pick your gaps.
Oh, this is the captain as well, Sukhi. He's with him, they could even make 200 right now. Oh, look at that shot. They're running 2 here. There's always 2 on that arm. Oh.
Vijay has a bullet arm.
Okay. Okay, I'll correct myself. I didn't mean the arm, I meant the chase, you know. Once it's in his hand, then maybe he can get a run out. But until he gets to the ball, there's always 2 there.
But then, if he was to throw, there was no one backing up. It could have gone for 4.
Exactly. Yeah, you got to take your chances at the death.
Oh, that is definitely a 6, no doubt about that.
Yeah, even if he caught that one, it was a 6.
Yeah, he was a bit inside of the boundary.
Yeah, that's true. I think that brings up the 150 as well, so that's pretty good. What is the clean strikers batting like? Which are the players to look out for?
Depending on how they're gonna put their 8 in, but the players to watch out for is going to be Jasprit to start with. I think he's gonna come and bat at number 3 or 4, and Irvind is another one. Because Irvind, he scored I think 300 plus runs so far in this comp, and if he stays in there, the match is on. And not to take any credit away from the other batsmen, like Sai is a good hitter as well, you know that. Vijay can also hit the ball. Naresh, you know, he believes in those deft touches. And for Naresh, I think most of his runs gonna be behind the wicket.
I'll just update the score once Jaffrey sends it to me.
People are requesting for the scores.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the score.
I think it will be around 155 or so.
Score is now 156 for 3 after 17 overs. Sai coming in. Now I think Sai will probably bowl overs 18 and 20. He's a very good finisher with the ball, you know, quick and moves it early on. But then he has his variations and change of paces at the death. What do you think?
Yeah, all he has to do is just pitch on the right spot. That's a good ball. Great keeping by Naresh. Great start.
Yeah, at the end of the day, even at the death, you need to pitch it up. That full ball, when you're bowling early on, that becomes a hittable length in the death. So, but Sai is sticking to basics, putting it on a good length. This Sukhi versus Sai battle is going to be really interesting.
Again, it seems like Sukhi is more offside dominant player, and then all of his runs came there. Oh, that's a great... Oh, Jodh was a bit slow with his fielding. Good return, but then Naresh broke the stumps while he was trying to catch it. But good running.
Yeah. So 158 off 17.2. I think they'll make 170 at least, but they need 180. 180 for sure.
I think they will get 180 shot. And I was just talking about Sukhi's more off dominant player, and then he hit the shot towards the leg, and that's a misfield. But didn't cost them much, just 2 runs.
What do you make of this, Rishi? 160 off 17.3.
Yeah, I was just looking at the live stream there, just off the record. The audio's come pretty clear, so it's good. Sorry, what was the score?
160 off 17.3.
160 off 17.3. Look, I think that's a good score. I'm just putting it into context for our game. We scored 170, and that wasn't good enough, right? In our game, so it's going to be interesting. I think they should reach at least that 180 mark, and then they can comfortably say that's a very good score.
Yeah, I guess catches win matches. That is what happened in our game when we couldn't defend it. But also credit where credit's due.
100%. Yeah.
Good batting.
Good batting, yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah, I think they're probably going to end up with 185. Because now they will just go for the hits, and then plus both of them are very good runners as they're turning those ones into twos whenever they get the opportunity.
In the context, that's been a very tight over from Sai. I think it's 1 more ball left. He's got gone for 7 runs so far. So
yeah, just keep this in mind. This is Super 8. In last over, all those wides and no balls will not be counted, and they will be getting those extra runs. So whoever is for a single.
Cricket is a cruel game, you know. You play a good shot, but the bowling team has the field set to it. So at the end of the day, it's good cricket, but you know, you feel for the batsman.
Yeah, as a batter, Gibran, you know how what sort of your most favourite shot that you play, and you just feel so much satisfaction out of it?
That effortless cover drive for 4. You know, where you don't have to touch it much. That's it.
And a drop catch.
That too. Drop catch, especially when I'm batting, you know, they're really good.
I guess that's why we play in the lower divs. So drop catches are pretty common.
Yeah, that's right, man. Got to take advantage of it. But at the end of the day, the scoreboard doesn't tell you about the drop catches. It tells you how many runs you've made.
Yeah.
Well, right now it's 163 off 18. Is this Prabjot again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, he's bowling, okay, in the 19th over. Then, yeah, as expected, Sai will finish up. So 170 is going to get ticked off. The question is 180 plus. Will that happen? Sukhi to Prabjot. Sukhi will line up Prabjot probably.
What a shot.
Oh.
That's all it was.
Oh, that is actually out.
That's out.
That is out.
That's out.
That is out. I'm sorry, Sukhi. I have good bands with the guy, but when it's out, you know.
Sorry, पर ये तो out ही हो गया यार.
I think to Sukhi's disadvantage, it was against the wind, and Jassi is a safe fielder. And the wind was blowing at the right time for clean strikers.
It was a good shot though. It was a good shot. I thought that would, you know, it looked like it was going to go all the way, but yeah, just the wind pushed it back.
But then, hey, Prabjot 3 wickets in the final.
Yeah, that's right.
Sukhi out after a good cameo, but now an even bigger and more dangerous batsman, Usama Ilahi. He hit in the Sunday comp. He hit 80 off 35 balls for my team. He's coming in a bit later, but can he go from ball 1? Prabjot isn't swinging it like the others did, so
What over is it?
this is the 19th. So let's see what happens.
It's the final over.
This is a no,
Oh,
this is
19th,
19th.
yeah. So I guess guys, like we're here now. How important is running between the wickets? Do you reckon in the modern game?
Well, that's what's made a difference to them. You know, I'd say clean strikers have bowled really well. You know, they knew when to swing, when to change the pace of the ball, when to change their line and length. But yeah, they've gotten this up to 180 because of that running. Yeah.
Usama can push himself if he wants to when it comes to scoring those or running those doubles, but then he just came into the crease.
Yeah.
Shaw. Good variation. Oh, that's great fielding by Sai.
Exactly what I mean by the ground slow pitch. You know, in a normal sort of nice ground, that would have easily be 4, but unfortunately this ground is just really slow. So, you know, in my opinion, it does sort of favour the bowlers a little bit.
Yeah, keep in mind it's also a 2-piece ball, so it is easier to swing it as well.
So we got Manu here. Manu, what do you reckon about the game so far, mate?
I like that they've picked up the pace. It's been a steady game so far, but we've seen quite a few good shots being played. The aggression's coming out, which is probably good timing because they do need to lift their score as much as they can. That's an amazing shot. Played to his leg side all the way for a boundary. It's about time, Rish, that they picked up the score. We initially talked about 160 being a good defendable target. Do you think that's changed now by the way the batsmen are playing and the bowlers are keeping up?
Yeah, I think Manu, you know, you hit it on the nail there, mate. Like, I know in our game we made, 160, 170, and we thought, you know, that was a good total, but it's hard to say. It really depends on the fielding team. I think for this game, 175 to 180, they can be in that sort of comfortable zone. But yeah, I think, you know, what they're at the moment is still good, but they can definitely get it up to that 175 mark.
That'll be an interesting game, Rish.
Yeah.
We'll just have to wait and see how the chase pans out.
That's right, man. That's right, man. That's right, 100%.
Score update soon.
I think it's the final over now. New.
Can't say for sure. Clean striker's bowling now. His Sai's bowled another white, so that's 181 off 19.2.
They won by 6 wickets in their previous game.
Wow. Well, I think in a grand final, anything can happen, right? So you just got to take those key moments and see who scored in that game. Hey, clean strikers batting. Aravind 48 off 34. Jaspreet's 44 off 25 coming in first drop. So Tarun didn't make runs, but I think what they use him for the anchor role. And then Aravind, Jaspreet, Naresh, Sai. That is a very solid top 5 that'll just go hard. So yeah, anything can happen.
But look at the bowling stats too, Gibran. most of the bowlers have been
That's
having an
4.
economy under 5.
Not boundary.
Especially in a T20. That's an amazing stat, and if they can repeat that here today, it's looking fairly clear. But you never know what's going to happen.
That's just a 4 now, so 185 runs. I think 3 balls left, given how many wides there have been so far. Look, Canberra Giants will need to swing the ball early on when it is swinging. Sukhi is going to be very crucial in those early overs. They should open the bowling with him.
Oh, what a shot! Oh, that's
is
gone.
that a 6? That is sent.
That is 6. That's gone.
It's mate. Let's see what the fielder does here. Is he going to call it a 4 or a 6? When with these cones, we have to go with the fielder's call. Is it a 4 or 6? We do not know.
I think that was a 6.
We all think it was a 6, but and fielder has not signalled. We'll wait and see. Yeah. Oh, Aftar. I forgot about Aftar, who we interviewed earlier. Rishi interviewed him. Aftar and Sukhi opening Manjeet first over, or first change, sorry. They all know how to swing the ball, and that's going to be key.
Oh, it's 180 plus. Oh, is that out? Yeah.
No. Oh, they're running again. Oh, hey! Wow, that is...
That was just a straight up...
what a finish by these two batsmen. You know, they wrapped it up at, what is it, 180 plus?
It'll be close to 190.
We're close to 190.
The umpire.
But really, you know, they started hitting those boundaries in the last over. Very good finish by the batting team. And we'll see clean strikers will go into bat now.
If you watch that last ball, it was a really good chase and a run out off the last ball. Are you heading it off? We're not going to be playing anything. If you're...
Are you guys heading off?
If you're heading off, That's okay, but our special thanks to our guest speakers, Krishna and Manu, that were commentating for us.
Thanks, guys. That was a great innings and great commentating with you guys.
Yeah, what a great match. Really enjoyed. This was my first time and looking forward to being invited more by these amazing gentlemen to make more commentary.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for coming.
I know it's a pretty busy weekend for you guys. She's going to start packing.
Oh, are you heading off somewhere?
I'm moving to Melbourne.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
I'm moving to Melbourne to start my masters and
nice.
work as well.
Yeah,
but
nice.
I need to pack up my house.
Still public
sell
service.
my car.
Yeah, well.
No, I'm not doing still public service.
Oh,
I quit public service.
Yeah, fair enough.
I could go back into it.
Yeah,
100%. It is a very relaxed, easy sort of lifestyle to do like an APS 5. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I could easily do that, but I haven't got a job locked in yet.
I'm in the sort of same boat as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to work for the public service?
No. So I got made redundant from my cyber private firm, in March. But now, I want to still work for cyber, which I signed on with a big firm.
Yeah.
So I'll be going with them too. But
Which
still,
one?
KP. Yeah. So be starting with them soon. But I'm planning
Because
this.
cyber and public service pays quite well.
Yeah, in the private as well.
Actually, my friend works in IT recruiting, and she exclusively, I can connect you with her, Gino. So she works for, she's an Indian person. So she works in exclusively IT recruiting for the government. So if you're actually serious about getting options, I can actually, you can send me the resume. She can actually send you the
I'll keep that on.
But best of luck.
All the best.
You've signed this,
I've signed it, because it was. So I got the verbal office.
Because I know that there's a lot of demand for IT.
Retail is so bad. Because a lot of fortunately, it's a look.
As long as you're happy with it, then you should reach out.
I'm sure you'll find out.
But the thing, the thing you find is I think for me, that's like, If we're in town, we'll go up. If we're in town, we'll go up. Yeah, I will.
I keep coming back because I see all the AC photos. So whenever I'm in town, I'll let you guys know because this was fun. I'll come and watch the match. I got so many pictures of you today. I'm going to send them to you. You should put them on your Instagram.
Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, there it is.
Just us now.
Cheers for doing this, bro.
No, all good, man. All good. No worries.
So they made Canberra Giants made 194 after 20 overs, lost 5 wickets. So clean strikers will be their target is 195. Should be starting soon. We'll keep you updated.
Yeah, it's good. Like liquid or like
अवतार भाई आप ओपन कर रहे हैं?
नहीं जी, ओपन आई थिंक सुख करेंगे। मैं मतलब
फर्स्ट चेंज?
हाँ, फर्स्ट चेंज में हूँ मैं।
अच्छा,
हाँ जी, हाँ जी।
ओके। उसामा भाई, व्हाट्स द स्ट्रेटजी?
The plan is simple. Plan is pretty simple. We are going
to play fair.
Yeah.
So we will not try.
Yeah, he's not happy. He's not happy with his catch.
When you take a catch that is outside the boundary, you will call it six.
No. If it's outside the boundary, of course it was 6 here.
Yeah.
If it touches the boundary line, it will be 6 here.
Aman made 45 of 29. Unlucky, it would have brought that 6 would have brought up his 50. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah.
The plan is simple. We are going to restrict them as early as we can. So let's
There you have it from the team themselves. The chase is on. The chase is on.
Get Tarun after as well, maybe.
Tarun. Yeah. Oh, to catch up. Yeah, if we want. Or we could just go Greece in gunners, I guess.
Yeah.
So is Munro on Brisbane Day?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought he would be going to Melbourne, but I guess not.
Is it the 12th open?
Yeah, yeah. Hey, John. Good stuff. Yeah, good thanks, mate. Oh, wow. So we'll just kick off proceedings again. Apologies for the delay, but first ball was just balled, and yeah, it was great start to the over by the opening bowler. Looks like clean strikers are in the zone. They're all ready to go, and yeah, we'll wait and see what happens. So clean strikers made a total of 190, I believe.
194.
194. So it'll be a really interesting chase, and we'll see if they can do it.
Ooh, really good start from Suki. What's interesting though is he's a natural outswing bowler, and with the wind it will aid him, but he's brought the ball back in both times. Clean strikers have changed their batting order. They've gone with Arvind and Naresh, who are both very aggressive, so they're going to they've shown their intent. They're going to go hard from ball one. Oh, Naresh coming down the wicket. Oh, going to push for 2. Just tucked into the leg side to square leg for 2.
Yeah, Suki, I can tell he's got a bit of pepper on him. He's got definitely a bit of pace for sure. So it's good to see, you know, a pace bowler coming into the attack, which I think, you know, the strikers were lacking.
Yeah, I think the strikers, they're usually pretty good, but they had a lot of extras towards the end as well, especially in the last over. Minus the extras, their bowling was, and the drop catches, the bowling was pretty good.
So I think they just got off the mark there. There was a single there. So yeah, the account's open now. Oh, what a play. Just another single there.
Yeah, so I think it's 5 runs off 5 balls so far, but we'll get confirmation at the end of the over.
This will be very crucial for the fielding as well, especially when you're chasing. Fielding needs to be on point, and it is usually the difference between who wins and who loses. Just another single there.
Not a bad start. I think none for 6 after 1. So giving a bit of respect to Suki. Got to do that when when you're up against a good bowler, especially when you know, you're chasing a steep total. Yes, you got to go hard, but it's not worth the risk of losing a wicket early on. It'll be interesting how they see Aftar going. He can swing the ball, not as quick as Suki. So it'll be hard to adjust for the batters. But what they need to do is continue rotating the strike, because bowlers don't like it when that happens.
That's exactly right, Gibran. So we've got the second bowler coming. We'll see how it goes. Oh, what an opening ball.
Broad back in, not a lot of pace, so hooped it in a bit. Naresh will have to generate more pace, and he likes to hit the ball. He likes pace on the ball. This will be an interesting battle.
What a shot.
Ooh, Osama's giving chase. Naresh basically on drive to mid-wicket for a single.
So when you're facing spin jibs, do you, when I'm batting, because I'm not a batter, right, but when, you know, especially when you're in the tail end, you just feel like hitting every ball, especially when a spinner comes on. Is that your mentality? Or just let this ball?
Oh, that's both a beautiful shot and a beautiful field placing. If that fielder wasn't there, that was going to be 4. But yeah, look, the thing with spinners is you've got to be able to read what they want to do. And you got to back yourself. If you come down the wicket, you can't take a couple of steps and be tentative. You're gonna, you know, you're gonna get stumped. So you just have to back yourself, use your feet, get to the pitch of the ball. When the ball is about to bounce, the distance between the bat and the ball cannot be significant. It has to be very close. Otherwise, you know, you're at risk of skying it, missing the ball, and getting cleaned up. It's a bit of a technique thing. Everyone develops it with experience. Naresh just smashed a massive 6 to Aftar. Looks like the lack of pace is not an issue for him. Oh, Naresh comes down the wicket. He sent it to Osama for a catch. Oh, good catch.
That's just the first wicket down. In over 2. Seems like the bowler's pretty pumped. I would be too. Not a good start from the strikers, but you know, it's still early in the game. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, look, I mean, we talked about the lack of pace and Naresh liking pace on the ball. With the wind going the other way as well, you know, that was always going to be a tough shot to play. I went to a safe pair of hands as well. Clean strikers, I know they want to go hard, but you know, they should have had Tarun, the captain, opening, play a bit more of an anchor role and protect his bigger hitters to try and finish off the innings. But we'll see what happens next. I think they're going to continue with the hard hitters and go hard or go home. So Jasprit coming in, I think we'll confirm that soon. So under Super 8 rules, the new batter has to face even when the batters cross. So after I will get to bowl to a new batter, sorry. Jasprit will have to consolidate here. The ball is moving. After knows how to swing the ball. Ooh, not a bad ball, nice and full on the legs to a new batter. It's harder to york them when they're set, so it was a good try. That's over now.
Coming into the fourth over now.
Third over, you mean? Sorry, Rishi. I'll just get a score update for you soon as well. 1 for 15 after 2 overs. Suki coming back. Now this is just what he needed, a new batter to bowl to. You know, run rate wise, it's a good start. You know, play a platform and then go for it after. But the one early wicket, you know, clean strikers have started on a back foot.
Suki back into the attack. Be wary, this guy's quick. Oh, another wicket goes. Well, strikers are being...
Ooh, Jasprit was not happy. He said it was going down leg, but knowing that, you know, Suki in first over was bowling just in swingers, but he's a natural outswing bowler. From here, we can see the replays, you know, when the game finishes, but it looked like it was plumb going to crash into middle stump, nice and full. Jasprit played around it. That's what happens when you don't use your feet. And when you're new, you got to get your eye in, you know. I get it's a big score, but you got to stick to basics.
Yeah, that was a pretty unfortunate dismissal, I guess. The ball was just coming too quick onto the bat. And it wasn't like the batter was trying to overhit it. He just simply missed it. And yeah, from our angle, it looked pretty plumb. So yeah, that was just an unfortunate dismissal. But yeah, Suki doing really well for his team, and you know, they seem to be ahead at this stage.
Yeah, you know, teams have come back from behind too. They've just got to consolidate next 2-3 overs. There's going to be bowlers that are going to, you know, coming later on that will be hittable. Suki and Aftar are hard to get away. Yeah, I know batters never think they're out, but sorry, Jasprit Bhai, that was pretty plumb. It wasn't missing leg, it was crashing into middle. But yeah, given how many LBW shouts there were in the first innings that Jas didn't give out, and Suki bowling natural outswingers, it looked pretty plumb. Ooh, don't know who's coming in now. I think it's that.
So Suki's going to continue on the over. That was just the first ball bowled. I'm really interested to see how he goes. I reckon, you know, he can definitely bring it home for his team. He's definitely got the momentum, but we'll see how the strikers can rebuild and see, you know, if they can pull back, because they certainly displayed a dominant performance in the first innings.
I don't know this batter's name, but this is the one who took the controversial catch. You know, in these competitions when it's hard to detect the cones, you have to go with the fielder's call, and if he said it's out, it's out. And we'll see how he goes here. Can he be honest with this bowling? Oh, well bowled, well played. Gets himself off strike. That's pretty good. You know, best way to survive against a good bowler is to get to the other end. You've got to sacrifice your mate sometimes, you know.
Another single. The over rate's pretty good as well, Jibs, I've got to admit. You know, they're rotating through the rovers pretty quickly, and yeah, it's good momentum.
Yeah, when you have a quick over rate, it allows the batters less time to, you know, strategize and get set. There's going to be a lot of heavy weight on Aravind now. I think he would have wanted the first two batters to really support him, but he's really going to have to bat to the end here. All right.
So yeah, Suki's going to continue his over on for the Giants. You know, they're a pretty solid team. We'll see how it goes. Oh, good shot.
Sweep off Suki, which is a hard thing to do.
And off a full toss.
Yeah, but good fielding. So sweep through the square leg for a single. Manjeet is strategically placed right at the boundary there.
Certainly saved the boundary for sure.
Yeah, even on this outfield, that was going to travel.
Oh, what a ball!
Yorker to finish the over right on it. He did well to dug it out.
And I believe that's the fourth over complete.
Third over complete. Score is 1 for 19 off 3 overs. Vijay and Aravind batting.
So this was the guy I interviewed, you know.
2 for 19, sorry, 2 for 19.
Sorry, 2 for 19, that's the score. And yeah, he it seems like he's definitely switched on. We'll see how we go. Drinks the Red Bull to give him wings, so I'm sure it'll be a good performance.
Bhai, baith jao.
What a shot.
Straight drive for a single, straight to mid-off. So now it's 2 for 20 of 3.1. Giants were none for 15 at this stage. So showed strikers started off really well, but then the late order hitting really did some damage. Ooh. You know, Avtar is really bringing it in these last 2 overs. And that was just glanced off the legs by Vijay for 2. It's now 1 for 22, 2 for 22 off 3.2.
So if we did a bit of a poll, Jibby, you know, win predictor, which way would you swing for who takes the cake?
Look, you know, I've seen teams absolutely smash, you know, 100, 120 runs in the last 10 overs. So, say 60% chance of Canberra Giants, 40% clean strikers. I'm still giving clean strikers some chance because they're, you know, kind of like the New Zealand team. They're all really nice guys, good bunch of blokes. And, you know, it's a final. You know, you don't know if Canberra Giants are going to absolutely capitulate. Oh, what a shot. On drive for a single to mid-wicket. This is what's hard about this competition with no fielding restrictions. The batters have a really tough job to manufacture runs and pace off, you know, the medium-paced bowlers.
Yeah, that's interesting, Jimmy. I'm definitely in the same agreement as you. I think Giants have definitely shown quite a dominant performance with the bowl so far. But then again, you know, the strikers showed a very dominant performance with the bat at the same time. So, the strikers showed a very dominant performance with the bowl as well when they were bowling. So it'll be interesting. But yeah, I would be tipping the Giants as well.
Oh, that's a no ball. Ball lands off the pitch. And what's even better, oh no, sorry, I thought Arvind was on strike, but Vijay is facing the no ball, the free hit ball. But they'll get 2 runs for the no ball and then a free hit. So, things starting to look up for the strikers. Aftar a bit unsure here. First moved around the wicket, now moved over the wicket for the free hit. Oh, what a shot. They got to run for it though. They got to push 2. Are they going to push 2 here? They could be run out. Good running. When you get these free hits, you really got to take advantage of it.
Looks like the bowler just got a bit of friendly fire there. Bit of a deflection on the shin, but he's a tough bloke, he'll carry on.
Yeah, looks like that's the end of the 4th over. We're just waiting for a score update. But yeah, that no ball has really brought out some enmity between the fielders. I think clean strikers can try to really push the 1s and 2s, convert the 1s into 2s and 2s into 3s. Because if a fielding team doesn't trust its team members, anything can happen. Sukhi, the captain, is trying to bring his team back. It's just a 1 no ball, He's a very good captain.
So, Jibs, who do we have into the attack now?
Oh, this is Manjeet. He's a medium-pace bowler, stump to stump. Oh, look at that. He just pitched in between middle and off stump, moved away. Vijay gives respect to the bowler, lets it go. He's just trying to see what he does since this is a new bowler. Ooh. Compared to the first ball, it was a touch wider. About a 5th stump line from Manjeet, so cut on the back foot by Vijay for a single. The score is 2 for 28 after 4 overs, so run rate wise it's fine, but they can't contain the wickets.
And that's the key, Jibs, wickets are crucial, especially at 2 down now, not even in the 6th, 7th over. And then, it's very important that from strikers' point of view, they just maintain these 2 wickets. And to be honest, I think they've got their eye in as well now. But yeah, they do know what's required for the job, and we'll see if they can do it.
Well, I mean, single, just square drive for a single, 2 for 31 off 4.4. Yes, they have to contain the wickets, they have to use the full 20 overs, but when do clean strikers decide to accelerate?
Look, that's a good question. I think they got to do the numbers right. If they're at around, I'd say 75 to 80 at 10, that's probably a good.
You'll need to unlock.
Sorry, I just had Siri run on in the background.
We just had a hook shot down to square leg that was dropped by Aftar. They ran a single there. It was a full toss. Arvind asking if it was a below the waist or a no ball. It looked okay. So it's hard to give those ones because especially it's dipping. It's based on where the batter is at the crease, but it looked okay.
Yeah, so just saying earlier, Jibby, if they're at 90 runs at the 10 over mark, that's a very good indication that they've maintained their run rate and they don't have to necessarily accelerate for the final 10 to get 180. But if they're slightly under, which it sort of seems that they will be, I'd say around over 8, they really need to push. They not really need to push, but they need to look to actively run. And I think they're a bit hesitant on the running at this stage, which is not good. I felt that when Giants were batting, they were very prompt and very ready to run. But yeah, maybe we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, mate, that's a good point. 2 for 34 after 5 overs, so it's gone from 7 just over 6 and over. That run rate. The good thing that the Giants are doing is they're bowling their overs very quickly. Giants were none for 26 after 5, so they really picked it up in comparison. But look, they've got batting in the tank. They've really got to push those 1s and 2s. Let Arvind, Sai, and Tarun, go for it after. But these guys need to stay in until at least 8th, 9th over mark. What's hard is that Manjeet, Avtar, and Sukhi are going to bowl their 4 overs each. So that's 12 overs of really good bowling that's constantly at you. So when their weaker bowlers come on, will clean strikers be able to, take their pickings?
Looks like we've got a medium pacer. After. Oh, what a shot. Oh, I'm getting out of the way. Oh, that is 6 runs. That's right, let's just do a quick chase, get a bit of cardio going. What a shot. That nearly cleared me out in the commentary box, mate. I don't know about you.
Look, I don't know what timestamp that is for that shot, but second innings, over number 6 for clean strikers. I would go as far as to say that that was the shot of the day. Cover drive 6 from Arvind, loft cover drive, Damian Martin-esque. Okay, Avtar came around the wicket. Arvind has changed his batting stance to a more leg side one, and he's glanced the ball down to third man for 2. I think the pressure and the drop catches, the no balls, it's all taken a toll on Avtar. I'm not sure if Shuki should have given him the 3rd over, but because all of a sudden he's changing what was a really good plan, coming around the wicket, just spraying it everywhere now.
Yeah, what a shot, mate. I think that was a solid cover drive 6. I'd say that was shot at that. And as a batter, Jibby, there's nothing more, as you said, there's nothing more better than a nice cover drive as a batter, because it seems almost effortless.
Yeah, that's right. You just, when I'm bored, or maybe if I get rejected by my girlfriend or something, and I need a lift, I watch Mike Hussey cover drive highlights. Arvind, again, he's a really good sweeper off the paces, he sweeps it for 4 after under pressure. But yeah, look, if you ever need a lift, maybe check out this live stream once it's uploaded. Arvind's cover drive for 6. If you ever need if you're ever feeling bad about your cricket, just watch that and, learn from it, There you go.
Yeah, Jibby, I wouldn't go as far as doing that, I guess, if you break up with your misso, but, it's certainly a good day to see.
Maybe not the Arvind shot, but maybe Mike Hussey highlights. They're pretty good.
Yeah, big Hussey for sure. Maybe we should get him in the commentary box.
He's definitely Mike Hussey. He's definitely done his fair share of trips to Canberra. He played for Sydney Thunder. Yeah, he's a good guy, Mr. Cricket.
Yeah, he's a top bloke. Brother's also a pretty good guy. He used to be the coach of the Melbourne Stars.
Yeah, Dave Hussey. Yeah, I always thought he should have played more international cricket.
Yeah.
That's the end of the 6th over, just waiting on a score update.
So Giants were 26 after 5 overs. We're just going to update the score pretty soon. 50 after 6 overs, coming into the 7th over.
Yeah,
that's actually, you know what? From my trajectory, that's pretty good, I reckon. They've strikers have got their momentum back. By the 10 over mark, I'm pretty sure they can hit 90. There's only 40 runs left. And yeah, they're at a good spot. So I'd say the game's pretty even at the moment.
Yeah, look, I think Arvind's decided that he's just going to go for it now. I don't know if that's too risky because they need him till the end. Yeah. Manjeet bowling wide Yorker on the 4th stump. Arvind digs it out for a single to point. Cover drive for a single off Manjeet by Vijay. See, when the Giants were batting, they turn those types of deliveries into doubles. Clean strikers might need to start thinking about doing something like that.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. So, just a bit of a recap for the Ashes game. You know, day two's kicking off today. England declared at 393 on day one, which is quite surprising, actually.
Yeah, a bit of a baseball there, you know. But what was interesting though is that David Warner looked a lot more confident than I thought he would be against Stuart Broad coming around the wicket. You know what's that's done in the past, but early on, I think they'll probably open with Stuart Broad again and try and get that walking wicket of David Warner.
Yeah, look, you know, I find it quite surprising where Stokes declared at 393. You know, if it was me, I would have pushed it up to at least 450, 500 mark. So, you know, that just tells me that I guess the English camp's pretty confident, you know, with their bowling. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I think it definitely favours Australia more than England at this stage.
I think what Stokes was going for is he wanted Warner's wicket before the end of day one, and it would have made it all worth it. That being said, Warner's still not confident, so you know they could still get him early. I really want to see Khawaja and Cam Green do well. It'll be interesting to see how they go. But yeah, okay. Looks like the seventh over's just ended. We're waiting on a score update. This is a quiet over this time, but at least the previous Avtar over has increased Arvind's confidence.
Yeah, 100% Jibs, you know, and hopefully Cam Green doesn't do any more dodgy catches this time, you know, but it's the name of the beast.
Look, man, you know, I've seen in international cricket, sometimes those types of calls have been given out, not given out. You just have to leave it to the umpires, you know. The score is 255 after 7. Sorry, do you know who this bowler is? No, change of bowler. Change of bowler, let's see what he does. Looks like a medium pacer. Is that Manjeet?
I'm not sure. Oh, what a shot. Nice and comfortably.
Oh, sorry, new bowler is Rupinder.
And
yeah, Arvind's taken a leg side stance to everything, so I don't know. They've got a leg side field, so maybe they should just follow him, try to trap him a bit. But he's getting a lot of easy singles right now, which is good.
Strikers are playing pretty smart now. They've realised that wickets are pretty crucial, and they're at that point now where they want to make sure they retain the wicket for as long as they can. Because there's nothing worse than when you're the fielding team and you've got two batters with their eyes set in and they're just hitting you left, right and centre, especially in that final 5 overs, which is what we saw last innings, especially in that last over.
Yeah, let's say maybe Vijay might have to sacrifice his wicket, you know, in 3-4 overs. You've got Sai and Tarun waiting in the dugout, so, you know, when push comes to shove, you know, someone's going to have to let the big fellas go. Is that guy's drone?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't really vibe with them, mate.
The guy?
No, the drones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some stump-to-stump bowling and with not a lot of pace to, you know, hit through the ball. It's really hard to put those away.
So, Jibby, in your experience, mate, what's the difference between turf and syntho?
I think turf has more for the bowlers. If a batter doesn't have a good technique, then a bowler starts licking their lips, you know, especially if they know how to swing the ball. It won't swing off the pitch or seam as much on syntho. That's the main difference. Easier to bat. But yeah, we're seeing some good bowling.
So there you go, folks. You know, to the young ones out there, if they're considering, you know, joining your local cricket group, you usually start off on syntho, and then as you work your way up, you transition to more turf. But yeah, I personally have only played on Syntho, so that's why I asked the question.
You know, it's good. Turf, you can start playing turf from around 12, 13. You know, you play your junior game in the morning, go to play with the men, and it's a really good learning experience. And the earlier you start on turf, the quicker you learn. At least do it for a few years, and then if you just want to play for fun, then switch to Super 8s with the uncles. It's still a very high standard of cricket. You know, these are very seasoned people who have done it all. You know, maybe do this for a few seasons, or at least do it in the off season. Learn from them and then apply it on turf.
Great information there, Jibs. Great info.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, leg bye given there?
No, I didn't run, mate. But that was definitely sliding down leg. It's interesting. The uncle still appealed for it.
I mean, to be honest, when I'm bowling, mate, you know me, I appeal for everything. So I'm a bit of a Marnie in that sort of area.
You know, there was actually a semi-final once where I appealed for a caught behind that wasn't caught behind, and the umpire gave it out. But laws of the game say, you know, umpire gives it out, it's out. You know.
I mean, when you're the bowler, you know, yeah, you got to appeal for everything. You got to be a Virat Kohli, you know.
Yeah, how'd that go for him?
Oh, what a shot.
What a shot.
Where is that?
Fielder doesn't even try. That is straight down the ground.
That would have been stopped, to be honest, but I don't think anyone saw the ball, really.
Yeah.
It was very hard to see.
The only person who saw the ball was the umpire. He had to jump for cover, you know, fighting for his life.
So that's interesting, you know, like, I've seen videos where, unfortunately, the umpire does get hit if the batter just clocks it straight in the middle of the ground. You know, umpires still have to be alert.
Well, I mean, we see in the BBL they've got like protective equipment. I don't know if that's for the ball or like to protect the umpire from the players. Oh, I think Aman tried to go for it, a lofted shot from Arvind to long on. But it stopped short because of the wind, and Aman was going for the catch, missed it, and went for 4.
So that's really interesting because, you know, it seems to me that the strikers are really accelerating now in their scoring, which they are. I'm pretty sure, you know, I don't know the batters' names, but the one who's been at the creases the most is doing the numbers in his head, and he's really trying to know that this is a time where we need to accelerate.
See, that's good cricket. You hit a boundary, you take a single. It's frustrating for the bowlers and for all the young kids watching. You know, watch Arvind if you want to learn how to bat.
They just got to fix up the bails. The bails just fell off.
Bit windy.
But it seems like they don't. Oh, yep, now they're going for it. It's getting a bit nippy, Jimmy. I'm not going to lie. I thought it would warm up a bit, but it seems like the weather's just staying the same, really.
Oh, Manjeet coming back well after being hit for 2 boundaries. Bit of a Yorker. Dug out well by Vijay. Wait for a score update.
So, Jibs, do you mind a bit of sledging in the modern game, or do you think, you know, it should all be strictly professional and no one says anything? Because I'm of the view that, yeah, there needs to be a bit of heat thrown every now and then. It makes the game interesting.
Yeah, look, I mean, my philosophy is if you can't dish it, if you can't take it, don't dish it. But you need a little bit of heat. Like just that first day of the Ashes, how good was that? You know, the intensity was really good. You know, but there is a line somewhere, and you just can't abuse the players or their families. But you gotta, if you keep it to the cricket, you know, big swing, no ding, that sort of stuff. It's all good. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. You know, if you just draw that personal line, if you cross that line, obviously it's too far. But yeah, no, I 100% love a bit of digs here and there.
Yeah, just a score update. Strikers are 69 for 2 after 9. Giants were 8 for 1 at this stage. So I think, how costly is that one extra wicket going to be? We'll wait and find out.
look, it's looking like it's going to get really tight, in my view. Bit of an appeal there.
Now, Arvind, I know he knows what he's doing, but he's really exposing his stumps with this new stance of his. I know he's gotten some runs out there, but when you talk about Vijay has gotten a few away as well. He's looking set and getting some runs in, but I want, if you say who do I want at the end there, I'd say I'd put my money on Arvind. Oh, what a shot. Comes down the wicket. That's a proper cricket shot. It's a cut shot through fine leg, and that's 4. Yeah, maybe the stance is working, you know. You got to do what works for you.
That's right, mate. You know, when you're a batter, you can listen to all the commentary you want, but when you're at the crease, you have your own way of playing, your own style. You know, we see Steve Smith when he's playing, he's all over the place, almost like a duck. So...
Yeah, look, that's a good point about the commentary, you know, and the worst commentators are actually the coaches, you know. That's why I think the whole Justin Langer sacking, you know, it was all blown out of proportion, you know. It was his time was up, you know. Yeah.
So you think Langer's time was up?
I reckon his time was up. It could have been dealt with better by Cricket Australia, but you know, there was lockdowns and stuff. And do you really want someone who just yells at you? You know, you need a bit of love, you know, every now and then from your coach.
Yeah, 100%. But again, you got to take different points of view. If you look at Matty Hayden, he's been an all-time great friend of JL, and just the way Justin Langer talks as well, I don't take him as a hostile person. So, I mean, if the players did say that he was a bit, you know, I guess hostile towards them, or didn't really understand what the players wanted, you know, fair play. I guess the players got what they wanted, but yeah, sometimes, you know, as a coach, you got to look at his track record. And you know, when he was coaching, Australia won the T20 World Cup. You know, they were winning their Ashes tournaments, and they were even winning the one day. So I'm pretty sure they were #1 for a long time under his coaching. So he was getting results, and sometimes, you know, that hard yarn approach is what gets results these days.
Rupinder bowling to Arvind. Oh, Yorker. After that 4, Rupinder's really brought it back. But yeah, just going back to that Justin Langer point, you know, yes, change for the sake of change is not good. But you've got to find a balance, because if you keep doing the same thing, expecting different results, you know, that's the definition of insanity. And you do have to move on to get fresh ideas in. So you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, you know. Oh, that's oh my God.
Did he drop it?
That was a drop, yeah.
Oh.
That's it, man. So feel sorry for Rupinder. I mean, I know the clean strikers guys personally and everything, but you know, credit where credit's due. That was a really, really good over, and he was setting Arvind of all people up. And if he got that wicket, that was probably a match-defining wicket had they taken it.
That was a very, very good ball, and unfortunately it was a drop catch, but I get it. From the keeper's point, it was coming onto the gloves quick, but that should have been taken.
It was staying low as well, but with Rupinder's pace, I mean, the keeper could have come up a couple of steps. I mean, if you're standing back as far as you are for Rupinder, as you are for Suki, you know, something's got to give. So it's 2 for 73 after 10.
73.
Giants, yeah,
Ooh.
Giants were 80 for 1 at this stage. So I think that wicket is costing them that extra runs that they're short at the moment.
So that's interesting. You know, my prediction was if they were at 90 at this stage, you know, it was a big comfortable win, but they're about 17 runs behind. So I think, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they play this for sure.
New bowler Aman coming in.
Or wide there.
Short, wide, going down the leg side, that's a wide. They'll definitely take those. Aman made 45 off 29.
So wides aren't re-bowled, right?
Yeah, they're only re-bowled in the last over, and they're always 2 runs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, interesting. Oh, what a ball. That's a really interesting action. It's a bit of a slingy arm. You know, that's quite controversial, because we've seen professional players do that, like Green from the Thunder, and he actually got disqualified for having a slingy action. So what's your take on that?
Well, in this comp, it's actually allowed, but I've actually seen some proper chuckers in this comp. That one's just slingy. So it's actually coming on quicker. So maybe this is what Arvind needs to get the boundary. Ooh. Yeah, see, it's quicker than he looks, so it's really He's dawdling in, but that slinging action, he's really giving it some oomph.
So would you allow that in a game, or if you saw that sort of action, you'd say no, that's not fair?
In Super 8s, that's okay. But what Arvind really needs to do, he just needs to, when he gets the ruin, which he didn't then, it was just quick ball coming into the leg stump. Arvind with his leg stump stance, he just had to block it straight back to the bowler. But when he gives him some width, that's where Arvind can really cut it for 4. And he's done that a few times already. Oh, there's that's just Jas is being a bit lenient on the wides there. I think there's been one instance where just now, nice and wide.
I would have called that a wide, to be honest.
I would have too, but you know, we can't see the wide line from here. Arvind, he just at this stage he needs to use what's his strength. Oh my God, that's out. No, that's out.
Oh!
Okay, look, Arvind.
That is out. I didn't think he'd get there. He jumped and he stayed within the boundary line.
There's a old fella there with the camera. He called it out. So and he's even closer than we are. So in that tentative moment, you have to go with the fielder's call. Yeah, we'll just get their thoughts on that one. Hey mate, was that one out?
I reckon it's damn close.
Damn close.
Very, very close. So I think the right decision.
Yeah. Well, 50-50. 50 when it's 50-50, we usually go with whatever the fielder says.
Yep.
So just gets rid of the delays and everything and the debates. Yeah. All right. Well, that was out. Really good catch though, and that is probably the wicket of the game. Yeah. Okay. Compared to Vijay's catch, which I definitely thought was out, this one was in, the bowler was in about, the fielder, sorry, was in about 5 steps more at the boundary. So, you know, that was probably out. You know, could go either way. It's one of those ones where you have to trust the fielder's call. आए भाई कमेंट्री कर ले सही
तेरे को मैं बोल दूं
अच्छा सही है ठीक है हाँ जी आपका कंपटीशन चल रहा है
शुरू हो रहा है कल से
अच्छा सही ठीक वो आपको तो फेसबुक पे है ना
ये किसने लगाया
ये है मैं आपको डिटेल्स देता हूँ उस बंदे की
6 खा गए आप 6 दिया नहीं आपने अभी
भाई अब वो गोरा बंदा ज़्यादा ईमानदार होता है उसने कहा आउट है तो मैं क्या कह सकता हूँ वो तो और क्लोज खड़े हुए थे
यार आज तो लगता ना उधर नहीं
चलो कोई
अपना नंबर दे दीजिए
हाँ जी 0416 531 006
भाई स्पॉन्सर करना जी टीम मैं हुणे 3 ਹੋਰ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ 7 ਟੀਮਾਂ ਮੇਰੀਆਂ ਅਗਲੀ ਵਾਰ 250 ਦੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਅਗਲੀ ਵਾਰੀ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਫਾਰਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣਾ ਰਹੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਹੁਣ ਮੈਂ ਹਰਮੀਤ ਭਾਈ ਦੀ ਟੀਮ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਕਰਦੀ ਹੈ
76 for 3 after 11. Arvind got out after scoring 44 runs. 2 6s, 3 4s. Osama is the new bowler with Sai and Vijay batting. Yes, bhai.
running है यार
Good running.
वो बात सुन गया
What a catch to dismiss the danger man, Arvind.
Whoa, this one was a lot closer than the Vijay catch, and I would say that I'm a bit more confident calling this one out. Yeah.
Great effort.
Yeah. We have a photographer that's closer to the boundary than we are, and he said it was out. Just singles now. I think Yeah, that Arvind wicket was crucial. I would have, no offense to Vijay, he's batting really well, but he's really gonna have to, stay there till the end now if he didn't get out before Arvind. Oh no!
Nah, that's not. It will feel safe.
See, Sai skied it, and the keeper was running after it, but the batters were just ball watching. Canberra Giants were turning those into doubles. Clean strikers really need to start pushing for it now. And Sai, he's over the last 12 months, he's really gotten really fit, and he's gained pace, as we saw when he bowled. He's really got some strength in those legs now, and I think he really needs to show it with the bat too.
Another difference between clean strikers bowling attack and Giants bowling attack is that, and that's another one gone. So as we were talking about, Vijay's gone. So the difference was the slow bowler, because clean striker, they were all having the pace attack. Variation is very important in this form of the game.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, Vijay, feel sorry for him. He was batting well, and that was a good shot. But you always bet in favor of the bowler when you're hitting against the wind, and that was also a good catch. Suki, if the ball goes to him, then you might as well start taking your gloves off. Yeah. But well batted, Vijay. You kept your team in the game. Yeah, let's see what happens now. Who's this new batter?
Tarun.
Oh, okay.
Captain is on this.
So I said when Clean Strikers batting started and they lost the other opener with Naresh earlier, I said that Tarun should have played the anchor role, and you had with Arvind, and then you would have Naresh, Vijay and Sai as your big hitters to come later on. What do you think about that?
Yeah, in fact, Giants are basically taking wickets on the crucial moment. In fact, Jasprit wicket was very handy. It came at the right point, and then he couldn't damage much to the scorers. Here's Osama back bowling. Yeah, even those batters, they're not putting pressure on the fielders by showing them the intent that they want to run to, or score more runs while they're running. Maybe they're keeping their energies to go for the big shots, but then big shots can come with the risk of losing your wicket.
Well, Vijay made a respectable 22, kept the team in the game. Is this lack of intent in the running because they gave up before the chase started, do you think?
Well, I was in with the squad, and they were all pumped up. They said that, hey, look, we can do it. And it was just, they were matching the first 10 overs because Giants were 80 for 1 in the first 10. And I said, if we can match that, then we have the power hitters to take us through. But then again, pressure of the final, and then of course Giants, they put this mammoth total of 190 plus.
So to put it into context, it's 83 for 4 off 12. Giants were 104 at this stage. Oh. Now Aman, he's got pace. There's a good running there. Glanced off the legs, 2 runs at fine leg. With the pace, they can really, he's bowling well, but Sai and Tarun can really use the pace and get a boundary, because they really need at least 1 boundary and over now, and they need to push the 2s. But I said at the start I'd say 60-40 win predictor. I'm still keeping that because clean strikers, they're nice guys, and they're also good batters. So we know what they can do. They need to let it out.
So how are we travelling? What's the score, Chips?
83 for 4 after 12.
Oh, 83 for 4. Yeah, bit behind, but got 8 overs left. Should be a good game.
So who is next from clean strikers? Can they hit?
Well, Sai's wicket is going to be crucial because he can take the game away from opposition single-handedly. So as long as he's there, I would say the match is on, but very intelligently played. And that's a 4.
Called it a 4. Yeah. The photographer who has changed his direction from where the catch was taken, he's gone to third man. Sai has cut the ball very ferociously for 4. you know, that's just what Nazir Bhai was saying about what Sai can do. And they're really looking for him to do something special today.
I think Prabjot is next, and then he can. Oh, massive, man! That's a 6. That's what I was talking about.
Cover drive for 6, lofted cover drive, almost as good as Arvind's one. Please check both of these shots out. Strong contenders for shot of the day. You know, we were talking about how good Damien Martin cover drives are, Mike Hussey cover drives are. Arvind and Sai's shots right up there.
Yes, no doubt about that. Now Sai is the one who's holding the key, but then I think after next looking at, we only have 2 players left, Prabjot and Deepak. So Prabjot can also hit. Deepak, he's more of, he can stay on the wicket and then he can give you those singles and doubles.
Oh, look at that.
There you go.
Sai running to something that maybe would have just been a single, but I think it's all that months of CrossFit that he's been doing that's really showing here today. But yeah, it's also important to not go too hard, like one boundary and over, and you push the singles and doubles. You've got to be mechanical, because just going hard, if you lose a wicket, that's game done, I reckon.
Yeah, and you need to pick up the fielders where you can convert those singles into doubles. And the last time they picked it quite nicely, because all those fielders are fielding right at the boundary, and then they have to run in order to grab the ball and then give it to the keeper or to the bowler, and that's why you can convert those singles into doubles. But then having said that, you need to show your intent. Maybe this time they didn't do it because it was the last ball of the over, and then Sai probably wanted to keep the strike for the next over.
Prabhu is running onto the field. He's not a streaker, but he is also someone who likes to hit. Not playing in the final today. But let's see, I don't know what message he gave. Let's see if it was a good message or not. Osama v Sai. This is going to be interesting because Osama Bhai has good variations, is a medium pace bowler. Oh, and the keeper is standing up, the same keeper who dropped Arvind earlier. Oh, what a shot. They're running the first one hard, kids. So any juniors watching, you got to run the first one hard. The fielder did well to keep it to 1, but Sai, Mr. CrossFit, was looking to turn that into 2.
If there was any other fielder, they would have gone for the second run. But then Jatinder, as you can see, that he came quite quickly to grab the ball, and then he's prevented them from taking the second run. Sarun, they should have gone. They should have run for 2 now.
Oh, that's there.
Oh my God.
Oh, they're running more overthrows, so they're now turning.
That would have been gone.
Yeah, so I think they ran 2 there. Yeah, 2 off an overthrow. So basically, score at the end of the over, last over was 99 after 13. I think they're on 102 off 13.2. So that means they need 93 off 40 balls. It's doable. We've seen bigger miracle happen on the cricket field, but it's all resting on CrossFit Sai and the skipper Tarun. Oh, what a shot! It could be going to the fielder, but it's along the ground for a single. Does Tarun have a nickname?
We all call him Tarun, that's it.
Okay.
That's his nickname.
Yeah. Is it out of respect that he's the skipper? Is he? What's his age as well? Is he a bit older than everyone? He's very experienced.
Well, he looks old, but he's not.
Oh, okay.
And plus, he has this great leadership quality where he keeps everyone together. And probably it's his leadership and, of course, all the other players' contribution as well that they are playing the final. And then Clean Striker is the team who have reached to the knockouts pretty much every time.
Yeah, I think he has a little like a charisma like Rahane, where he doesn't need to speak to be heard. Do you think he has that?
Pretty deep.
Well, he's an all-rounder, so he can make up and then plus his bowling as well. He's a medium pacer, and then he can take the wickets. All you have to do is to hold on to the catches. But then today again we saw that they were great catch, man. We were just talking about it. Commentators curse.
Oh yeah, commentators curse. But Tarun did a really good support to Sai. Now it's all resting on Sai, but really good catch by Osama, caught and bowled.
Yeah, look, you know, that's a very unfortunate dismissal there. Giants is definitely in the favour now. You know, not many overs left, and certainly they need, you know, 90-odd runs as well. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see, but Giants are definitely in the driving seat for sure.
The last over is still saving Giants. In fact, there is a huge difference between 170 to 195, and then clean strikers gave away, 21 runs in the last over. Again, it will change the mindset on what target you are chasing. And you rightly said the pressure of the runs they need to score on number of balls and plus number of wickets are there in hand.
Yeah. So just a score update. That was the end of the over as well. 104 for 5 off 14. 2 wickets in hand. 91 needed in 6 overs or 36 balls.
Oh, these are the last 2 balls.
No, 1 wicket.
Yeah.
And then 1 more after that.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So it's Sai and who's that? Prabjot?
It's in the tail end now.
Yeah. Now, if they win though, Prabjot, he got 3 wickets. So if he can play a really good supporting act, he could be player of the final. But who's the player of the final contender? It could be, I think Jatinder, who made 83.
I think it could be Suki.
Suki's ball gave. Oh. Suki's waited till. Yeah. Suki is back into the attack for his 3rd over. He's brought himself on for the killer blow. This could this will define the innings. These next 2 overs, I reckon.
Yes, Sai is holding the key at the moment for clean strikers.
So it's the best batter from clean strikers versus the best bowler from Canberra Giants. Oh ho ho. So Suki, it's interesting though, like with the wind and Suki being a natural off-swing bowler, he's been bowling a lot of in-swingers and had a heavy leg side field. Do you know why he's done that?
Maybe he's going for the glory. Going for the glory where the batsman can have the stop edge, and plus the wind is not also helping.
That's a wide there, but 2 dots and a wide, that's not bad.
Yeah, Suki's coming into the attack, you know, he knows what he's doing. It'll be interesting for the batter of strikers to see how he responds.
Oh, what a shot. Oh, but the wind brings it back again. This is, well, we're seeing in international cricket as well, you know, the game is tough on bowlers. So for once in a while, you know, it's good that the wind and the pitch is supporting the bowlers. You know, they don't get to win every day. So props to the bowlers. Oh, there's another wide there.
Yeah, that's a fair call. Good call by the ump there for the wide. Yeah. So Suki tends to, I've noticed that he's trying to swing the ball, but I think at this stage it's not swinging that much as what it was in the start. We'll just let this ball. Yeah, oh, what a shot. In the gap. Chasing hard.
No, it stopped. It stopped. Stopped just on the boundary. See, I think Suki may have he didn't change the pace of the ball, but because of the angle, Sai sliced it a bit, and that didn't travel for 4.
That was Prabjot.
Oh, sorry, Prabjot. Sorry. Oh, maybe if Sai hit that one, it was going to go for 4. But Prabjot, a really good shot though, especially against Suki type bowler. You know, really good shot.
Just a bit of a delay in the game here. Continuing on. Oh, I think that was nicked as well.
Change of pace.
Yeah.
Change of pace. But Prabjot, I don't know. I mean, Prabjot or Sai?
Sai. They ran 3.
Oh, okay, sorry. So Sai's facing now, but I think he also needs to trust Prabjot a little bit. That 3 shot from Prabjot shows that he can handle the stick. What do you think?
Is this the 16th over?
No, overgone. Let's see what the score is. 112 after 15. 83 needed off 30 balls. So, yeah, even that 1 boundary and over and a single or a double off every ball, it's still doable. But they've got to really be efficient with that. They've got to trust each other. These 2 batters.
So I've got the big fella coming into the attack now.
15-1. This is 16.
Oh! Big swing, no ding there.
Prabjot, maybe he should. If he isn't gonna hit a boundary, he needs to judge the ball and get a single and backside. Yeah, rotate the strike. Oh, 83 of 29. So Osama, who's a medium pace bowler, is now decided to go for spin. Bit risky, but given how hard it is to get hit the ball when there's no pace on it, not bad. Good shot for a single, but he's wasted 3 deliveries. So, yeah.
I think you're a bit hard there, Jibs. You know, they're all playing well. So, Jibby, when you're batting, do you prefer to, you know, put yourself up the order?
I've batted everywhere from 1 to 11, and I feel like, depending on the format, on what the team needs. But I think I can bat wherever the team needs. You know, it's more when we have more experienced players, then I put myself down the order. Yeah, you just got to do with what you've got. Oh, what a shot! Oh, it's gone to Suki again, and what a
what an arm!
What an arm! Okay.
That arm is crazy. That's just another thing. If you have such a good fielder, you know, playing in the game, and their arm is just next level, it's a differential moment for who takes the cake and who doesn't.
Do you think that caster, because it went to Suki, Sai didn't want to push for the second? Do you think that played on him mentally?
Yeah, and I think, you know, as a bat, I think that's gone. Yeah, that's out. Yeah, very unlucky there.
I think Naresh gave it out. He's an honest guy, so.
From my angle as well, that was out. He didn't reach the crease in time.
I think he reached it. He just didn't ground his bat. So you know, it's yeah. If there's any juniors watching, you know, always ground your bat.
100%.
Thanks, Big Rich.
Next question, Deepak Puria.
Huh?
Oh, Deepak Puria.
Deepak Puria.
He's a SCC bowler.
Is he coming into the attack now? Yeah. So we've got the closing overs now. This game should be wrapping up pretty soon. But yeah, last wicket, isn't it? Yeah, last wicket. Yeah. So final wicket left for the strikers. We'll see if they can bring it home.
Oh, so just to add, that was actually a direct hit from Karan as well. So that was interesting.
So do you know who the champions were last year?
Was it clean strikers?
No, this is first time. Last time Jaffrey tournament, his own team.
Jaffrey's own team? Oh, yeah. West UC.
Oh.
So,
We lost semi-final
against them, yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, so 115 in 16 overs. Need 80 runs to win and 24 balls off the last wicket. Sai can really be a hero here.
If you can finish the game.
Yeah. But what's Deepak's batting like?
He can take single, double, rotate strikes. There's no pressure for him.
Oh, okay. So he's an experienced player. Oh. Is that Aftar bowling or Rupinder bowling? Yeah, he's the one who almost got Arvind out, but for the keeper, who didn't take the catch.
Yeah, it looks like it's a close game now. Oh, that's in the air. Safe. Goes for the single.
I think the wind helped the Giants a lot more when they were batting. The wind is working against the strikers.
So Jibs, you know, if you won the toss, would you have decided to bowl or bat?
Look, in the uncle comps, you always have to bat first. But it's just a general basic rule, always bat first. You look at the pitch, you think about it, then you bat first. And then you ask your colleagues, and if they say bowl first, you bat first.
But then again, if you're batting second, you know what the total is. So then I guess as a batsman pair, you can do the numbers in your head and sort of know when to chase down the total and when to do it.
True. Well, we'll get some say from clean strikers. I mean, you guys chose a different batting order than what you usually do.
He was just the opening batsman. The opening batsman chose to go down, and the number 4 batsman opened the game today.
Naresh opened, right?
Yes.
What do you think about that?
And he's a good batsman. We call him Surya Kumar 360 degree umpire.
Yeah.
So he can go everywhere. So, but it was not his luck today. So
My thought was that Vijay, Naresh, and Sai could have been the finishers, and you could have kept the original top three. Yeah.
I normally bat number 1. But
Or not first drop?
First drop. Yeah.
First drop, yeah.
First drop. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about your LBW call?
Well, I can't say anything. Every batsman says it's not out, but it's umpire call, so we just respect his call, and it's no argue. I think it was a good ball, and I think maybe it was out. So
Fair enough. Looked pretty straight.
yeah, it came from down like to middle. So maybe I was thinking pitch outside leg. But
Yeah.
he says middle.
Given from Jaffrey Bai's reaction as well, I think he sort of knew that it was pretty direct as well. Because sometimes when it's a bit,
It was just a length pitch.
Jaffrey, he usually never gives LBW out, so if he gives it out, it's an indication that it must be plumb.
Oh, shot. Oh, is that
the
game?
game.
That's the game. So we'll wrap up there. Everyone, thanks again for watching the game, and I think there'll be a bit of a presentation after.
Yeah, there will be a prize ceremony. Just stay tuned for that. But congrats to Canberra Giants and for winning, but also congrats to Clean Strikers for making it to the grand final.
Yeah, just once again, credit to both teams, both put in a valiant effort. But yeah, this time, Canberra Giants take the cake, and credit due where credit's due. So good on them. Stay tuned for the presentation and awards.
So I'll take this.
You know who's
Yeah, he's playing on the other ground. In the Div 2 club. Good. You didn't play? सामने इधर थोड़ा सा distance के साथ. Yeah, we want to get the background, so maybe like here, Rishi. Oh yeah. नहीं वो माइकल से करा देते हैं ना, वो आएगा अभी. That's too close, yeah. Just maybe.
Yeah, that's good. It's not having all three, it's just having community sports, but that's good.
When Michael comes, we can let him. Yeah. I'll just leave this. Yeah. That's fine. Just leave it here. Yeah. When Michael comes.
I think that's fine. Because we just need that side, and that's the other two are.
Thanks, sir.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, they're going to
in the middle?
No. It's all good.
क्या करिए? No shot में. I think we can do के अंदर ही यार वो दूसरा उसके अंदर ही एक तो मुर्गी बीच You can do this bit. Which one? Oh yeah, and then you just want to read the names out of teams. And
I'm easy, bro. Yeah.
When they come to pick up the trophy, I think you shake their hand
and then give them the trophy. Yeah. So do you want to do the talk? It's up to you.
Or maybe you just do this bit.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
I'll do the
rest. Yeah.
I'll do the announcement of the.
Oh,
awards.
so you want me to do that as well?
So I'll read out the name.
Yeah,
and
sure.
You hand out the trophy.
And I'll do the top bit then.
Yeah, top bit.
Yeah.
And you just hand out the
pass
trophy.
it. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Sounds good. From Super 8 to be part of the presentation.
तो ये किसके लिए है? अच्छा ये मैच मैचेस हैं?
अगर कोई एक्स्ट्रा
साइड पर रखना है।
कोई ऐसी है जो एक्स्ट्रा रह जाए
मेरा तो एक्स्ट्रा गाड़ी में फोन के गैराज में पड़ी है काफी बार छोड़ आता हूं। तुम कौन सी कंट्री से? कहां से? इंडिया से हो?
पंजाब से। हां
भाई यार इंग्लिश में तक एक्शन लिया है। भी एक्शन लिया है। कौन सी जॉब पे हो?
हां जी।
कौन सी जॉब में हो?
साइबर सिक्योरिटी। हाँ
मेरे दो साइबर कर दो यार।
अच्छा
साइबर सिक्योरिटी वो जानते हैं हर पिट के
तो मैं वैसे यहाँ पे इंडिया में नहीं रहा। हाँ
भाई टक्कर बहुत तगड़े हैं दोनों के।
कमेंट्री सही थी कि नहीं?
तो हाँ
The sequence, what are you guys doing? You keep moving. See, five.
Let the boss do the show us how it's done.
Yeah. Then you have one extra.
Yeah, 2:30, Rip.
Yeah, I know, bro. Time's gone pretty quick. Didn't think it would take this long.
Yeah. It's because it started late.
Yeah. Just get the bag and deep.
That current guy, he's got my number.
Yeah.
He's gonna play big if we go with him.
He seems like that kind of guy.
Yeah.
I have a feeling Jonathan's going to play that sort. We'll see what happens. Yeah. He said at the end, he's like, I'll pay. He's like, yeah, I'll see what I can do. I don't want to make you unhappy or something. I was like, it's easy, whatever.
No, it's got to that other guy. He'll pay like per game. See what he does. You getting in a war?
लास्ट सीजन 4 आया था भाई.
अच्छा.
ऐसा सेम.
Karunba is the third in high school.
That was all on the mic.
Huh? What?
That was all on the mic.
What was? Oh, the conversation. Yeah. Yeah, she'll be right. Oh, yeah. It's fine. She'll be right. Yeah.
ये माइकल सारे डालेगा या थोड़ा सा एडिट करेगा?
ये तो वैसे लाइव जा रहा है ना.
सारे लाइव है.
I don't know what you can do afterwards.
Wind is bit. She'll be right. We'll grab my chairs at the end and then dip. Yeah.
हमारे सारे साइड आके कैसे किया मैंने आपकी भी फोटो लेनी है माइक के साथ आफ्टर.
अच्छा आफ्टर सही बात है.
फेसबुक कमेंट्री टीम.
चल ठीक है.
Shall we start?
Yeah, काफ़ी देर कर दी है. वो से शुरू शायद हुआ होगा.
टाइम
2:30 बज गए हैं.
चल should we just start?
We should start. Yeah. I'll
Sure.
tell everyone and then we start.
Yeah, चल ठीक. So should.
Oh yeah, you hold them then.
Yeah. ठीक है यार, ठीक है. हाँ
खाना कैसे यार मेरा मैंने कोर्स शुरू कर दिया है और मेरी वाइफ ने ख़त्म कर दिया, उसको मिल नहीं रहा.
अच्छा हाँ, ढूंढ थोड़ा मार्केट कट की. हाँ कम ही है. हाँ
आप किसके डिपार्टमेंट डिफेंस में हो कि प्राइवेट है?
मैं प्राइवेट है. प्राइवेट. हाँ
कोई हो तो बताना. तो
हाँ बिल्कुल बताऊँगा. हाँ कोई नहीं.
वैसे मेंटल हेल्थ में काम करता हूँ.
अच्छा बढ़िया.
चेंज करता हूँ 11 साल से सब किया हुआ.
अच्छा APS
नहीं मेंटल हेल्थ में तो रिहब.
रिहब
ओ यूसी पहले मतलब पकड़ में था. अच्छा फिर दलवा में गए. अब UCH में इंटरनेट ट्रांसफर देता था. अभी तो मेरे को से 2-3 महीने हुए कोर्स की. वीक में एक्स्ट्रा करता हूँ हाफ. पर मैं पार्ट टाइम ही कर रहा हूँ.
पार्ट टाइम. बढ़िया यार. फील्ड तो आएगा साफ. चलो कोई yeah, so we just want to thank everyone for coming. It's been a great game between the Super Giants and the Strikers. The Super Giants took the cake today and they actually won. So yeah, very good game. We have Saeed from Super 8 to be part of the presentation. So, Saeed, is there Saeed? Saeed, yeah. Please come through, brother. Bit of a round of applause. So.
He's not starting yet.
Oh.
He'll get a photo with us.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, he didn't say Sai, he said Saeed. Saeed.
Starting? Yeah.
All right, you can start.
Yeah, just want to thank everyone for playing in today's grand final. It was a great game, and the Super Giants took the cake today against the Strikers. Really fierce out there, and yeah, it was a great game. So we'll just jump straight into it.
I want to say a few words before. Yep.
Yeah, sure. And we'll just give it to Jaffrey Bai to say a few words.
Yep. I would like to thank everyone that played in this competition. I think congratulations to Canberra Giants for winning the competition. Also like to thank Tarun and his team, Clean Strikers, for making the final. I think it was a wonderful performance throughout the competition. Apart from today's finalists, there were other teams that participated. I think a big hand of applause to them as well for being part of the competition. Also, I would like to thank Rishi and Gibran, who did a wonderful job throughout the day commentating in the live stream. I think the reviews or the feedback that we are getting, you have done a wonderful job. So thank you and giving your valuable time today from your schedule. We'll carry on with your presentation.
Sure. So thanks everyone. Firstly, congratulations to Canberra Giants for winning, and congrats to Clean Strikers for making the final as well. And yeah, as always, thank you to Jaffrey Bai for organizing a really great competition as well. We'll start off with the Player of the Match awards, and then we'll move to individual awards and then the team awards as well for the finalists. So we'll start off by Canberra Giants team. I'll just ask you individually when I read your name out to come and get your Player of the Match award. So first one, Canberra Giants, Lovejeet Sandhu. Oh, we'll go to the side. Yes. Team camera, bhai. All right. Next one is Rupinder Singh. This one. Yep. All right. Next one, Jatinder Singh.
Standing in front of the camera.
All right. Last one from Canberra Giants, Osama Bhai, Osama Vilahi. Yeah, sure. Gymkhana Spartans.
Huh? Alrighty, we've got the next round of players from Gymkhana Spartans. Abhijit Trivedi.
Anyone else from the team?
Char or Pakran.
Just announce the name.
Ankit Thapar.
Not here.
Sagar Sangwan.
Yeah.
Abhijit Trivedi. And Parampreet Singh. Just a quick round of applause.
You want to do the next one? All right. Next one is from the finalist Clean Strikers, Arvind. Yeah. Arvind will take a few today. Tarun Sharma. Arvind and Tarun, one more each for both of you. Maybe go together or something. And two for Jaspreet Bhai after this, sorry. Two for Jaspreet Bhai. You want to do that? Born and Ice, is there someone from, yeah, I think Prabhu was here? Yeah, okay. Oh, nice. We'll do that next. So, Born and Ice, we got Thomas Burke.
Yeah, no.
Hey. Oh, you can take it. You can be top.
Yeah. Next one.
And Prabhu. So 2 trophies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sounds good. All right, you want to do the next one?
So the next one we move on to is from the singers, Iranta Rajapakasha. And Shehan De Silva. Cool. We'll move on. So for the first semi-final, we've got joint winners Aman Sandhu and Jatinder Singh from Canberra Giants.
You're easy in the frame.
Oh yeah, sure. Round of applause. And from the second semi-final, from the clean strikers, Prabjot Singh.
So that's it for the Player of the Match awards. Now we'll do the individual awards. So we'll start with the best batsman of the comp. Everyone knows this one, but yeah, Arvind. Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Say a few words, Arvind. Sorry? About the competition?
About the competition? Definitely thank you, Tarun bhai, for giving me the opportunity. I wasn't opening that much. I wasn't an opener that much, but he gave me good opportunity, so I got like too much confidence in this. So thank you, Tarun bhai, and other teammates as well for constant support. And thank you, Vihari, for constant practice, and Sai Anna and Guddu and Sai, everyone. And Jasprit boy also, he was like, he'll be talking to me a lot, like saying unnecessary things. It's like, even if like it's 0 balls, 20 runs, you can hit, saying that, some things like that. Sometimes it feels funny and I'll feel good sometimes, and thank you for that as well. So it's good competition. Just referee boy, hope I'll get other awards as well. Thanks.
Thanks. Best bowler.
So now we've got best bowler of the comp. Probably no surprises here, Tarun Sharma from the clean strikers. And Tarun, did you just want to say a couple of quick words, bro?
Yeah, I would like to thank my fielders on the boundaries who've been taking catches on my bowling. Yeah, proud of my team here. Good catches on the boundaries helped me to get this award. And we had a bad day in field today, but I'm pretty sure we're going to work hard on this and probably come back stronger next time. Thank you.
Thanks, brother.
So we've got keeper of the comp, Scott Watson from Bonner Knights.
Woo!
All right, that's good. Player of the series award. Jaffrey will announce the
Yep, I will announce the Player of the Series award. There were a few fierce competitors that could have easily got the award, but at the end it was Tarun Sharma from Clean Strikers getting the Player of the Series award for his wonderful scoring and wickets as well. Do that as well. Yep. For today's games, we always have a runner-ups Player of the Match award and the finals champions Player of the Match award as well. For the runner-ups team, Clean Strikers, the Player of the Match award was Prabjot Singh for his wonderful bowling. Announce the second one.
Champions team player of the match, Jatinder Singh for 83 runs.
Is that the final two?
Yeah. All right. Now we got the runner-up award. So I'll invite Tarun Tarun Bhai to come and say a few words and then present the trophies to his players. So that's these ones, right? Yeah. So you can read these on the.
Yep. I would like to thank Jeffrey Bhai first for organising this wonderful tournament once again. We were knocked out in the semis last time, but we made it one step forward, and hopefully we'll get a gold trophy next time. But thank you for streaming all this on live. There were a few positive comments about the commentary and everything, so thank you very much. And from my team...
Let me have the mic. Before we award the runners-up trophies, what would you would have done differently in today's game? Making the top of the ladder and then losing to the number 3 team and they're becoming champions. So what would you have done differently today?
I think losing the toss was a big factor in today's results of the game. We would have liked to bat first as well because we were hoping to score around 170, 180 as they did, and hoping to to stop them from chasing that. So I think losing the toss and then a few drop catches, which we will work on definitely in upcoming tournaments.
But I think, as the saying goes, drop catches won't make you win matches as well. So I think that was the problem for your team. And now I want to call your individual player awards. Individually from batting order. Arvind.
Vijay. In the batting order today. In the batting order. Yeah.
इधर आ जाओ सामने आ जाओ. Tarun bhai, come forward. Yep. Runner up individual awards. Naresh. Jasprit. Got Vijay. And we got Sai. And Prabjot. Deepak. And then one for yourself, Tarun. And before you go, Tarun, I will also like to hand over the runner-ups trophy as well. You want to do the winners one?
All right, we'll
Wait.
After the yeah. All right. Now we'll call Manjeet from the from the grand finalists to give the grand finalist speech and hand out the trophies.
Camera over there.
Thanks all guys who comes here and support us. So this is a great win for our guys. So this is a great win for us. Well played Jitendra Paji, Aman Paji, who played really good in the semi and final. Thank you.
Thank you.
Question about the final game.
How do you think you guys went today?
We was played really good. We just focus on first how we can start, and we start really good in first 10 over. Then Romi Paji played really good after that, and we make a good total. That's different between both teams.
Punjabi. He will ask in Punjabi.
यार ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਫੀਲਡਿੰਗ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਸੀ ਯਾਰ ਉਹ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਕਿ ਪ੍ਰੈਕਟਿਸ ਵੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਕੀਤਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿ ਉਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਗੇਮ 'ਚ ਹੋ
ਨਹੀਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਵਾਲੇ ਐਕਚੁਅਲੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਸਟਾਰ ਪਲੇਅਰ ਨੇ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਕਿ ਰੋਮੀ ਭਾਜੀ ਹੋ ਗਏ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਪਲੇਅਰ ਨੇ ਐਕਸਪੀਰੀਅੰਸ ਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਕੋਲ ਤੇ ਗੁੱਡ ਐਕਸਪੀਰੀਅੰਸ ਟੀਮ ਆ ਰਾਇਲ ਕੈਂਬਰਾ ਲੋਕ ਖੇਡਦੇ ਆ ਵਧੀਆ ਖੇਡਦੇ ਆ ਐਂਡ ਅਵਤਾਰ ਹੂਜ਼ ਨਾਟ ਇਨ ਗੁੱਡ ਟੱਚ ਇਨ ਬੋਲਿੰਗ ਬਟ ਸਟਿਲ ਵੀ ਵਨ ਐਂਡ ਫੀਲਡਿੰਗ ਇਜ਼ ਲਾਈਕ ਅ ਨੈਚੁਰਲ ਨਾਟ ਲਾਈਕ ਅ ਪ੍ਰੈਕਟਿਸ
चल ਵਧੀਆ
ओके चले बैटिंग ऑर्डर में अनाउंस कर देते हैं
आ जाओ करण जितेंद्र पाजी ਆ ਜਾਓ ਜੀ ਅਮਨ ਜੀ
ਹਾਏ ਅੱਲਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਤੋਂ ਉੱਪਰ ਪੈ ਰਹੀ ਯਾਰ ਫੋਟੋ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਆ ਇਧਰੋਂ ਖਿੱਚੋ ਮੇਰੇ ਤੋਂ ਉੱਪਰ ਪੈ ਰਹੀ
ਅਸਾਮਾ ਜੀ
And then Sukh then me. And then thank you.
Thank you very much.
And Osama ji bowled really well today. Yeah. Sukh ji. ਕਿਨੂੰ
ਖਿੱਚੀ ਫੋਟੋ
ਆ ਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ
ਓਏ ਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਇੱਧਰ ਖੜਾ ਆ
ਚੱਲ ਇਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਆ ਜੀ ਤੂੰ
ਮੈਂ ਉਸੇ
Thank you. Avatar.
Thank you.
So,
and then one for yourself.
One for me. Cheers.
Then.
अरे यार तुसी दे लो मुझे चलो.
And then the winning shot as well.
आ जाओ भी सारे. आ जाओ भाजी.
Thank you everyone for participating in this competition. Thank you very much. Can you close the stream?
I think we'll just leave it running.
हमें तो ना नहीं है
फादर नहीं. हाँ. Pretty sure there's a way. Gotta press a button or something.